You are, Alicia. Okay. That's how you want to lead, or that's all you have to say? Just so I know how you handle this. I was gonna say, isn't she supposed to be off today? I am off today, but it ain't nothing going on with me. Like, all my stuff is hinged upon me being able to go to the grocery store. I feel like I'm learning to love myself again. I was in a relationship with someone, and I feel like it ruined me. It might do you some good to just go ahead and admit that the relationship ruined you. And I appreciate you for coming in here and leading us like this, because this is going to take us right into, hey, Bree Wax, exactly what I came up here to talk to us about today. You might need to just come to terms with the fact that it did ruin you. It did ruin you, because now you got something to do. Like, now you got work, like actual work you can do. But it definitely took me over. Okay. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, do you know, like, when you do you need a brand new foundation, or do you just need to, like, do a purge and clean? Like, is your life just full of people you need to get rid of? Are you just, do you have all of these negative thoughts and feelings you need to get rid of? Do you have, it's just so much you need to change about your daily life? Or you just need to start anew? You just need to scrap it all and okay, Cakes. Happy Tuesday, El. Where was my folks at? Her wellness diary. Is this a new life altogether? Like, if it's ruined, can it be repaired? Or do you just need to start completely over? You 32, girl. You're going to start over 50 times. You might as well learn how to start over now. I probably need to turn Elm on them down. Hold on, y'all, right quick. Excuse me. Don't be hissing it. Okay, fine. What happened? Oh, girl, he's so loud. And annoying. Where was we at? What did you say? Her wellness diary. Did you leave? You see her here? Hey, Jenny G. Start over. Start over. Start over. First of all, wellness diary, I can't get over how your time must be precious, because this is insane. I am in his room eating his favorite snack, complaining. You right on time. So much so that this really is a great way to begin the conversation that I really planned on coming up here and talking to y'all about today anyway. So, starting over. I do believe that you're not going to be able to get anywhere new until you change how you feel about yourself. And the fact that you need to start over at this age. If you one of those people where it's like, how long was y'all together? Let's start there. How long was y'all together, and did y'all live together? Can Light Switch run us all like let Light Switch can't run us. Sometimes. Not all, because he run us crazy. Run us crazy. Hey, exclusiveness birthday twin. Can you tell me how long y'all was together, girl? Oh, Lord. Hey, okay, 6 years. 20 years older, 6 years. Let me tell you something. You just need to get you a new life, because you don't want to have nothing in common with the lady that was in a 6-year relationship with somebody that was 20 years older than her. You need a whole new life. But you also need just a totally different outlook on life and yourself overall. That's a long time for somebody old enough to be your daddy. And then you on the other side of it talking about how it ruined your life. Be thankful for the love you can now pour into yourself. But here's the thing, Camellia. We may be starting from totally scratch. Because just like we talked about yesterday, some people have a trail to blaze. If they don't even know how to make fire. Correct. And if you don't even know what the reason was, that's the only way you gonna find. Like, what drew you to him? Ugh. I'm taking notes. I did 6 years, 7 years. Ooh, with a woman. You know, women are very like, they cling on to you. And so I bet it's harder breaking up with women than it is with me, especially those of us who understand. We be like, friendship breakups are so hard because that's where we get our stuff from. And so like when you are a lesbian and you make connections and you make love connections, I bet it is hard. 7 years older than you, and, 12 years. I bet it's harder for y'all to break up. Thinking she was mature. She was much, girl, don't it be like that? Hey, Cozy Rosie. My own insecurity says he was really kind to me until he wasn't. I want to know about your insecurities. Hey, Jasmine D. Great. Like, what is it specifically you think? Like, you wanted his attention? You was lonely? This what you talking about? What you talking about? It's giving blank. It's Tuesday. It is a Tuesday. Oh, this what you was talking about? Yeah, I got work to do today, girl. I'm at work today. I had to come in. I'm working overtime this week. That's a good question. He gave me a lot of attention and financial help. I've been talking about this with women all morning. Can you believe that? I've been talking to this. That's why it's an emergency. I've been talking about women with like attention and financial help. And they know how to get in, especially those old farts. Old farts use attention and financial help to gain access to you. Old farts use attention. That's why that little girl up, we won't get into it. We won't talk about nobody but each other. Attention and financial help. And then when you get in it with him, you realize he don't have shit else. Hey, Lizzie, Livy Choice. I ain't had none about 2-part bites of my Polar Low Parfait, Lord Jesus. Attention and financial help is kindness, Leisha Peace. You want to know about kindness, attention, and financial help? When money don't mean shit to them, it only means something to you. You in danger, girl. Money don't be meaning nothing to no man in this world. He can have I have an idea for a hot dog stand. Walk into the bank. They'll give him a small business loan. He will walk out with an S on his chest. They'll give a man anything, girl. That's why when I see them men on the side of the road, I be like, you a punk bitch. Because especially when they got all their hair. There's no reason why you should be standing out here. There's no reason why you should be asking me for my resources. Had to be honest with myself and realize I have always played small, even when dating. When the cheater gave me an old car when mine broke down. And see, if you want to talk about, I don't know. The question to ask, Who first abandoned you? Well, it's like I'm learning how to give myself love. I don't think I ever had it for myself. This is the problem. This is what I mean by sometimes you got to blaze you a trail. This is what I meant yesterday by sometimes you got to blaze you a trail. And if I sit on this line with you and I say, oh, just blaze you a trail, right? You're like, okay. Don't know how to start no fire. Hey, little old Nisha, you don't even know how to start no fire. How you gonna tell me to blaze a trail and I don't even know how to start no fire? And then you heard about all the other ways people have been able to build fires through two sticks together, a magnifying glass, a piece of aluminum foil, or whatever, the dryer lint. You don't even know how you gonna start. Is this way gonna work for me? Blazing this trail like this, and so like having to even figure out how to get the fire going to blaze the trail. If you ain't never had love, and we talking about love yourself. Even when you go to the nail shop, you go to the beauty salon, you eat girl dinners, you provide a love, you get a beautiful apartment with nice furniture and a nice car and a good job. Get your hand off of there. It's hot. Light switch. So cute and curious. I feel so sorry for him, girl, because he can't even go outside and play. Anyway, when people tell you to love yourself, even when I be like, that holy word will tell you to love one another, doesn't it? I ain't seen yet how they telling you how to do that. And so it's like somebody need to tell you what it means to even love yourself. And loving yourself is listening to yourself, Leisha Pisha. Loving yourself is you get a text message, you read it. If it's from people that don't mean you no good, that have historically not meant you any good, and they know most of the times they reaching out to you because they got their goddamn hand stuck out and they harassing you, hey, naturally, Rashida, you got to read it from that lens instead of the lens of somebody you want to love you and see about you in a real way. That's the first problem. You reading it as, this is somebody I expect to see about me in an extra special kind of way. Whether they do that or not, the text message will tell it. So then you read the text message. If you ain't got no kids living in your house, I'm sorry. Hey, money. So you read it as somebody that is, read it as something is on brand for them. If they got their hands stuck out and they ask you to make yourself smile, because to go back to what's our little one, something wellness was saying, he got her through attention and financial support. And so like some people come through the door needing your attention and financial support, and that's how they get you. You have to start asking love to reveal itself to you instead of searching for it. I don't think, here's the thing with that, Valerie. Sometimes you can ask for that and then love is revealed to you. And because you don't know what the shit look like, you don't know you're looking at it. That'd be my problem with my folks. Like, my mother-in-law want to be loved so bad, and then she would get it and totally fucking squander it because she don't know what she looking at. Her children love her. She totally fucking squanders their love because she don't know what it look like. And it makes her uncomfortable. And so she resists something she's not familiar with. You get revealed some shit that you think is love and realize it's not. It's a lot going on. Check the she want to get up to 15. We do want to enlarge our territory. It is a lot more pressing than it ever has been, that we do our likes and clicks and all the things, because based on people, y'all been in my DMs talking about sending me voice memos, totally concerned, because it's like they coming for you now. They're definitely going to suppress your content now. We send those voice memos back and forth, and sometimes my voice memos can't even get through to you. I can't speak to you on a one-on-one basis. They don't want me talking to you. And so maybe this is what my godmother always says, we may have to trick that algorithm, because if we really want to do the work that we aspire to do, this is coffee, then we're going to have to do our clicking. I don't even want to beg y'all. It ain't even about no apartment no more. It's just like, if you know not, please move, please. No, financial support. And I was so desperate for connection. See, and Alicia, you are desperate for connection, but now you know, and this is what I mean by love one. If you still in here learning about what you need and learning how to love yourself, you may have connection, but love is genuine connection. No matter who you are or where you from, if you have genuine connection with somebody, you feel loved by them. We can't use that word, Jasmine D. Great. We can't say none of those things you just said in this thing here. We can't say any of these words. We have to speak. We speak a whole nother language now. You missed one live, and now we speak Spanish. Anyway, this is what it means to like take an inventory of how you ended up in a situation. Like you almost have to. We'll get into it, Jasmine. You almost have to retrace your steps. Like that's you have to retrace your steps. And so it's like, well, how did I end up in this situation? Where was I? Like one of y'all, when we get on the one-on-ones, the first thing I ask y'all is, where were you in your life when you met this person? They always talking about how they was already down and in despair, lonely. They was having financial issues. Somebody just died. They just lost their job. They just lost something very important to them. They're keeping a timeline. Like, it's either, I just graduated. For 1 hour, if you don't have Patreon, it's $100. If you do have Patreon, when you sign up, damn it, I'm saying the shit now because Lord, I don't know how to. I can't tell somebody that don't know. This is gonna be hard. They boxing us in a very interesting way. I'll DM me your wellness diary, her wellness diary, please. Just DM me, girl. These fuck girl, I'm gonna make a mess. You kind of have to retrace your steps and figure out how you got there. So once you figure out, okay, I was lonely. Okay, I was graduate. Because usually, especially those girls that be like, oh, I met him. Okay, I like that, Cozy Rosie. They still not gonna know. What if we talking eat? What if we talking to somebody that don't know what the club is? It's like, okay, the club. They like, and we like the club. They like, and Club Patty. Okay, I can't Google Club Patty and find what the fuck you talking about. And so it works for us, but it don't work for people that's trying to connect and help us to enlarge our territory. But we may just have to, our moderators are offering to allow us, our moderators have been offering for a while to be a little bit more active. And so we'll just do it like that. If somebody will reach out to you backstage kind of thing. I got to get into here. I want to find for sure why it's like, please, Jasmine. You already know, Jasmine. Don't even, you don't want to assume. You're right. You want to have all the information. Anyway, so like when those ladies, when they first get out of college and they meet a guy and then they get into this relationship and they do the ups and downs thing with him. And it's like, I know you did the ups and downs things because you want him, and everybody around y'all to know that you're wife material. And you know marriage has ups and downs. And so if you let your boyfriend take you down through there, you will be communicating that you can be married because you can be taken down through there. That's what you know wives to have to do. And so let me show you that I can do that. And so like, and then you get mad because then he don't marry you. And you feel like you wasted your time because when we talking about the relationship on the back end, it's like, hey, Cash, I didn't even see you come in. When we on the back end, you always so mad about how much time you gave him. Like, oh, we'll use the 6 years as an example. Hey, Shambria. And you know what? Somebody I never speak to because I always be scared to mispronounce your name. LaShawn. Is it LaShawn? You will let me know. And if not, tell me how to pronounce your name. Because I look over you and you in here almost every day. Hey, that's all. Because the assumption is you'll get a ring in the end when it's never guaranteed. You think that you will struggle, like you show them that you can struggle because you know wives are supposed to struggle. And so if you show them you're supposed to struggle, they will see you as a wife, which that happens too. That happens too. And then you get married and you're so confused about it. And it's like because you and the man that you married believes that that's the role of a wife is to struggle and to go down through there. You can't take no man down through there. La Shanae. La Shanae. I likes that. I was doing that without knowing. Yeah, because your mamas teach you that wifing is suffering. Suffering. Womanhood. Tony Braxton and our mamas and aunties teach us that suffering for a man is a part of womanhood. To get over the time already invested is asking, can I do this for another 6 years? Hey, Shambria, thank you. And I feel like, ooh, one of my neighbors stuck in the thing. They done got it there in the ditch. They can't get out. Lord. Um, if you did give it 6 years, I just think like one of my boyfriends who used to use this phrase as a weapon for me, but as when I got free from him, it set me free in a lot of different special kind of ways. So I may want to go and do X, Y, and Z, and he don't feel like it right now, or I show him I don't have no patience. Good morning, Judge Jordy. He'll be like, life is long. Life is long. You'll get there. Life is long. Like, just because you're not going to Longhorn this weekend don't mean you're not going to get to Longhorn. Life is long, girl. You will be okay. And after we broke up, and he used to try to get back into my personal space, but I want to see you today. I want to see. Our life is long. If you're lucky, you'll bump into me again. If not, hate it for you. Life is long, love. We got a long way to go. And because when you think about it, you 29, you 28, you 31, you 38. That's what I'm like. I can get a new life so many. I'm 38. Some of y'all not 30 fucking 8. Hey, Arami Day. I can get so many new lives before I die, girl. Jeez Louise. And that's just because from 0 to 38, I've lived so many lives. And so if you get, oh, hey, Darlena. If you gave somebody 6 years of your life, like that's a mini lifetime. Let's move forward. But this is what I want to say, since there's 47 of us in here. If you want to get you a new life, you got to get you a new you. Because the conversations that I've been having with y'all lately about y'all leaving stuff, I truly believe you can start over and have a wonderful life over and over and over and over and over again. Even think about your childhood, how many different worlds you lived in before you belong to yourself. You need a new you. You need a new you. You came in just in fly girl face. You right on time. I'm not putting your business in the street or nothing. But let me tell you something, fly girl face, since we on this line like this. Somebody came in. Good and FM. Did you go look at that YouTube video I told you to look at, please? Hey, sunshine. You need a new you. It's a lot of work. Hey, Coach Jennifer, let's rise, girl. Faith, let me just tell you what happened. I came in alive to have this discussion. Somebody came in and was like, just broke up. We was together for 6 years. Like basically the same. Remember when I said in the voice memo I just sent you, you will be shitty shocked at how many people, like I could tell this same thing on the TikTok, girl, and you're not going to be by yourself. This is what I mean. Okay. Since you in here, I'm talking to two people now. In order to get free from them and that, you got to get a whole new you. Because the things they know, and this is just based on what y'all have told me, the things they have learned about you from being in relationship with you have to be so different that when they come back, they don't have access to you anymore because that door doesn't open anymore. It's sealed off. It's got concrete over it. It doesn't open. Don't totally die off, flat faith. Don't be reborn. Totally die off. And then resurrect. Like, come back totally brand. When they be like, you acting brand new, yeah, because I am. Like the things that could get them through the door, the things that can get you through the door before cannot get you through the door anymore, because I don't even see it for that girl like that. And so like, even the standard, for example, where do you begin? What are those characteristics you possess that you know keep you weak and small? Sometimes it's being male-centered. Sometimes it's needing attention and approval and acceptance. If that's the T, let's start there. If it's not, where do we begin? What are those characteristics that you know, like, oh, I'm a people pleaser. I'm just a girl. Let's talk about those things that you know keep you small. And they've just been a part of your making. And you don't know even what you can do to break out. You just think this is who I am, this is who I am, this is how I am. And you can always get you a new you. You can always change things about yourself. It took 4 years to do the work. Now, it does take a long time. It's like, very much like changing your body. Like, my goal is to look like Black Yoga Room when I get her age. It's going to take me decades to get there. So getting a new you is not like 6 weeks to a new you. It's not that at all. It's the commitments you have to make to yourself, the way you pass and fail the tests that come upon you. Like, you have a tumultuous breakup, 6 years. You have a tumultuous breakup. The reason why the name of this live is they keep coming back is because you allowing them to come back is an indication that you haven't changed. You allowing them to come back lets us know that you haven't been accountable to anything, any of the ways you went wrong. And you may have said out loud to your girlfriends, but you haven't been accountable to yourself, because if you did, you would know how dangerous you could be to yourself, and how the kind of dangerous people you let around you through all the ways you're dangerous for yourself. Because a lot of my godmother does this, my good Christian girlfriends does this, but I be like, I let that devil back in. And it's like, as somebody who love you, the devil is not the man. The devil is you. And just become that devil for him. It's because it's in you. We got that thing going on. So you're not just all heavenly. And this morning I had a conversation, and one of my girlfriends was like, she was talking about her girlfriends, and she was like, she got a right hand best friend and a left hand best friend. And my right hand best friend, yes. My right hand best friend is very like, she collects moon water from the chaos moons, and she's very, And then I have another friend who's very pulled up and polished, and she got 900 degrees, and she did the sorority thing, and she daughters in private school. These are my best friends, and they are two totally different people. This one is dark and proudly dark. This one is light and proudly light. Now, do they both have a dark and light side? Yes. But both of them lead with things that make them yin and yang very well. But when I think about the two sides of myself, I exist the same way in my own body. And so just as wonderful and fabulous as I can be just as dark and horrible. The reason why I can be as loving and warm and present in all of this is because when I need to go dark, I have a list of people reserved for that, and I'm excited for them to hit my doorstep so I can shake some of that shit off of me and onto them. They stay back. They stay back. They stay back. They just stay back because it's too much. It's like, I don't let no devil, like the devil walk with me every day. And so when the devil come, I'm like, you can't do what I can do. Anyway, I said all that to say that recognizing all the ways that you can be harmful can be to your benefit. And you won't spill out over everything. Hey, Miss True Rose Evans. You'll be able to compartmentalize the darkness and use it to your benefit. This is what getting a new life does. Because a lot of times you keeping people around you. The dark parts of you that shouldn't have the floor. When they have the floor, they're making a mess. Give her a role so she can sit back, and when it's time for her to work, she eager to clock in. She clocks in, and then she go sit down and shut up. I notice when I'm overstimulated, I let go of my routines. Me too. Anyway, they're going to always come back because they hope that you haven't been made new. And you letting them back in lets them, you, your friends, and your nervous system all at once know that you haven't changed. And the fact that you think you're special because they came back is a part of your problem. And it's a part of the things that you need to be accountable for so that you can help to move us forward. Because you're holding us and you back by thinking you special because somebody that don't mean none of us well keep coming back to you. This is why so many women struggle with righteous anger. You are allowed to be angry. You are. Anyway, being a hairstylist, I've heard so many they always come back stories. And y'all walk through the door beaming. Your cheeks are red because he been blowing smoke up your ass. He done ate you out in a gas station parking lot and got your heart fluttering and birds flying around your head. And he talking shit to you. 2 good solid weeks of shit talking and vagina licking. And now you're a fool again. You need to have been made new, please. Sorry, y'all, with the edges. Please excuse me. You should, and here's the thing. It was a truck stop. Get it how you live. But you're getting it how you live. It's telling your business. Exactly. Because I'm saying that's the best thing Young Jeezy gonna ever tell. Like Young Jeezy gonna give you the game. Get it? You're getting it exactly how you live. You're getting it exactly how you live. You're getting it exactly how you live. You want to use me as an example of how we ended up in this situation like we in? Because I get it how I live. I get it how I live. You got to change that appetite. And that's what I'm saying. A little attention. Because here's the thing. And then my folks telling her tea. I had to get my headphones. My son said, what did she say? You got to have those headphones. I may have to get us some headphones for merch, girl. Because we got to have those headphones. The ovulation be ovulating. You supposed to be to take care of yourself. If you know that calendar, you know your schedule, you should be looking out for yourself just so can't nobody catch you slipping. I became a new so many times in my life. Yeah, you got to get a new life. You know, if you got to learn. And here's the thing. In your youth, you should be learning how to get you a new life for sure. And these people's in their late 20s and early 30s. And it's like, tis the season. Tis the season for you to learn how your negative, your characteristics that, like your darkness, is a detriment to you. Like your darkness, like, oh, it's not just a detriment to others. Like you be like, oh, I can take it there. I can take it there. And it's like, I can tell about the situations that you lead yourself into that you can take it there. Like you need to make peace with parts of yourself. You need to apologize to parts of yourself because those girls are sabotaging you. They don't see it for you at all. I have this, like, going through a divorce, and my friends are like, this is a great thing for you. Is it? This is great timing for you. Is it? You don't feel like it? Hey, Eve. And start giving yourself attention, please. Are you E? Are you saying this because you recently this? I mean, what am I just want to be on task here. Excuse me. This coffee. What was we talking about? I had a brain fart. I do, but it's just a lot at once. That's what getting it's a complete overhaul. You seen those TV shows back in the day where they used to come in and turn those raggedy houses into estates, and they used to spend 2 days doing it, and they used to just be tearing everything, tearing walls down, picking up floors, kicking out the windows. It's hard on a house. A complete overhaul. You see these structures changing. That's a lot. That's the same way you need to be looking at it. But you got to be. I said this. The first thing you got to do is make peace with the fact that you finna give yourself. I need to do some hard things this year, because when the hard things come upon you, you'll be on 2 feet. You won't let it destabilize you. You'll be on 2 feet, because I made a commitment that I would just be willing to do the hard things this year. I'm going to do hard things this year, no problem. Extreme Home Makeover was my show. Think about it like Extreme Home Makeover. Extreme Home Makeover. Extreme Home Makeover. Just think about it like that. Think about it like that. And you get to decide if you want to turn it into an estate with a wrought iron gate that's going to need a fingerprint passcode. Like, you only can get a fingerprint, a warm, personalized deed to get in. Or is you just going to be one of those swinging where people just can be in and out doing your renovations. And if you don't even have the foundations, like if you need to rip up the foundations, then there's work for that too. Like if you don't even do your, yeah. I like Extreme Home Makeover because your body is your home. Like we know, Alicia, you going, and one thing I like about this is Alicia is so poetic, so deep. She has depth she doesn't even realize she has, because a month ago, me and Alicia Pisha talked about how she's going to have to get a new life. We did our one-on-one, and it was transformational for both of us. Alicia's want to learn how to be a contractor. Her new friend helped her find classes so she can figure out, because she want to do it in spirit and in truth. She want to just overhaul. I'm very overweight and my eating habits are horrible. I eat out of emotion. We all do that, girl. We all do that. We all do that. Hey, Bronze Bella. We all do that. We all do that. This is one of those things that me and my advisors are building a system to figure out how to. This is one of the big issues that we have that I can't talk us through. Because when my mama died, I got this real bad relationship with chocolate chip cookies. It didn't matter where they came from. And I was just eating them like M&M's, girl. And it just really negatively impacted my skin, my body, everything. Just all them cookies. And I'm still having a hard time shaking the sugar off of me. And my elders are telling me I need to go ahead and kill my relationship with sugar before I turn 40, which is very hard because, again, since my mama died, me and the sweets have just been. So I don't know what to tell you about this, because if the only joy you ever experienced in your childhood was through eating, this would be par for the course. And so We'll help you figure it out. I used to work in construction as a project manager. Love that, Alicia Pisha. The real deal. I have some foundation work to do. Yeah, me too. So anyway, sugar is hard. Yeah, it's me and Sweets locked in real hard. So yeah, we're trying to figure out like if she can build a system for anything. She can build a strategy for anything, and she can take it and what is that word? My new college professional word. She can read that sugar is addictive. She can reverse engineer anything and figure out how to extract it or whatever. And so that's something that we have been working on. We have figured out. Either was the only time I felt like my parents were looking out for me and I feel happy and safe. I think this is a lot of our thing. Like when we think our mama love us, it's because her biscuits are delicious and she let us have as many as we would like. There's some Kool-Aid in the refrigerator. Food is going to be the hardest, but the best for me to get under control. Likewise, Cozy Rosie. Likewise. And I love to cook. I love to feed people. I love to overindulge. I love to indulge. Yeah, that's why I have to like all my things for cinnamon and sage grab and go have to be clean and nutrient dense because so now I have to just overindulge people with meals that are beneficial for them. And I can feel good knowing that they had something that they enjoy, but also because I will make a really stunning cookie dough and then stuff croissants with the cookie dough and Biscoff and then put it in the oven and let it get all caramelly and delicious and then let it set up and then put some little powdered sugar on it and cut it in half and you will really be one down on one knee asking me to marry you. And it's really sad. Like I have to go the other way. It's sugar for me. Not gonna lie, Tony Fine is a lot of things, but on to something with that detox. Yeah, some people can't get. The problem is that some of those detox don't work for a lot of folks because it's mental. Like Tony Fine, like it's mental. She would have to do like a retreat for a month. Them sugar cravings, but that's what I'm saying. Where I'm saying some people can't get through 2 weeks. I hate the word detox, but yeah, those cook. I'm gonna send it. Yeah. I was in the ER last night because of an allergic reaction to damn gluten, girl. So all I'm saying, Jasmine, is it probably is a fabulous program, but it's a lot of fabulous. Ooh, noted. She said hypnosis helps. I didn't know that hypnosis thing was real. Somebody knock me out right fucking now. That's how I feel. Because my godmother be like, how can I keep her out of the kitchen? How can I keep her out of the kitchen? I'd be like, punch her lights out or give her 2 melatonin. Listening to hypnosis meditations a week before you start. Hypnosis, but I never believed it were. I wonder too. Yeah, girl. Mind over matter is in a lot of instances once you can control your mind. A lot of us can't control our minds. That's why we in these chats like this. That's why we let people misuse us. That's why we negative self-talk. That's why we lose our momentum when life gets hard because you are a hypnotherapy practitioner, but you focus on trauma. Community is important. It is. Hey musings, I heard you have to drain your lymphatic system. Wow. Do you have to drain your lymphatic system? She said you have to just pre-listen. Pre-listen to the hold on, let me see what she said again. Listening to hypnosis meditations a week before you start the no sugar. Sorry. But we not all. Some of us are savvy girls though. Some of us that sometimes the sugar ain't the thing. Cause like I know a lot of my what y'all talking about. Breaking up. What are we talking about? Extreme home makeover. You have a short break from work. MLD is really great for getting excess waste out and helping for cut cravings. Oh, that's what she meant. If you drain your lymphatic system, you won't be craving sugar. Not, I thought she was trying to say that it'll help the hypnotize and go off, like it'll make the hypnosis take hold better. I can't talk, girl. Clinical hypnosis works. Entertainment hypnosis is scripted and fake. Okay, fake free for 3 years. Okay, I got it now, y'all. Um, but anyway, sometimes an extreme home makeover will require foundational work. Like you have to tear down the whole structure, especially if it was poorly built. And I will say, no, that's okay. No, that's okay, girl. That was me totally misunderstanding. Um, Sometimes getting a new you does have to do with like just getting a whole new body, getting a whole new look. This is why when the women change their hair, it's like when a woman changes her hair, she's about to change her life. She needs a different her, like especially a long haired woman. They really cut their hair. They cut their hair to rebel against the people that want them to be a certain kind of way. Like if you, I always be like, y'all be like, oh, I be like terrorize y'all mamas more because y'all don't terrorize y'all's mamas enough. And then y'all be like, how do y'all terrorize y'all's mamas? Like you grew up in the house where you know how to terrorize her. And then some girls, as a hairstylist for 20 years, all you got to do is get a bob and your mama will lose her mind. Ooh. You know, when you go to beauty school, Valerie, they tell us that hair is dead. They tell us that hair is dead. That's why you be like, my hair needs a break. It's like, she's on the ultimate break, girl. You can chill out. I locked my hair and my daddy lost it. See, y'all know how to terrorize y'all's parents. 2025 felt like a metamorphosis. Everything was renewed. Yeah, and also, give us that age. Let me go back. I'm going to go all the way back to the top of the line. I'm going to tell you, she needs to know. Like, when she came through the door with that, I was like, oh, you on time, girl. But also, she like 31, girl. She young. Oh, well, we did a lot of talking since then. I think she like 31. Wellness Diaries. Tell us how old you are. I got a pixie, and my mom told me I cut off my glory. See what I mean? I'd be like, fine. If me getting away from you means not going to heaven, great. And really terrorize her ass. Call me Wanda Sykes when I wore wash and go. You know how to terrorize her. You just not doing it out of respect. Hey, beefing with who, not you. Y'all know how to terrorize them grandmamas too. The relationship between older black women and their hair needs to be studied. And as a hairstylist, very shallow and lazy. The shallow and lazy. They talk about us and our baby hairs and our lace fronts. Hey, your flyness. And I be like, you don't have the energy to keep your jewels together in the way those young girls that you sneer at. My grandma permed our hair without our mom's permission. Yeah, she don't. Yeah, I cut my locks and was never the same. My mama gets so bad when I cut my head, mad hair. I know that's hair. My mama gets so mad when I cut my hair. Yeah, y'all know how to terrorize those mamas. They think when they daughters get to looking a little too masculine, they go crazy. Told her I didn't care because I wasn't a Christian anymore and looked at me like I wasn't her. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not yours anyway. I belong to myself. Cozy Rosie, this was you taking yourself back from her. This was you taking yourself back from her. When they start looking at you like a stranger, you know you've done your work. When your mama and them, this is what I'm saying. Extreme home makeover is when they pull up on the house. It didn't look like this when they pulled out the driveway the last time they left. And then it's a wrought iron gate up there. This is why I be telling y'all about that wrought iron gate. You need that wrought iron gate because when they walk up on the structure and they see how daunting it is because it's just so different. Maybe it's bigger. Maybe it's more beautiful. Maybe it's more fabulous. They see this big wrought iron gate up around it. And they don't have a doorbell. They don't have a ding dong, a phone. There's not a doorman. There's not a person where you can say, I'm the mom. I'm the mom. I can come in because I'm the mom. If you stick your fingerprint in there, the reason why I say fingerprint is because you know what you need. You know the safest people. You've learned so much about yourself that it's going to take an extra special kind of a person that you beautifully curated because now they have a key going. You ever when they had a key made is a stock piece of metal. You insert the thing and now the blades make it into something that can fit into an extra special lock. They would like you to think that this key don't fit in no other locks. Your fingerprint, all our hands look the same. Our fingerprints make us different. When you put your fingerprint up there, is this gate gonna open? Is this gate gonna open? You learning about, you see this big structure, there's a wrought iron gate up around it because it needs to be kept safe. She never loved me for me. Only what she could get out of me, I was a means to an end. And so like when she walk up to this big structure, Cozy Rosie, and it's got a big wrought iron gate around it and a fingerprint, and that's the only way she can get in, based on what you have learned about yourself, your mother, your fruit from her loins, your mother gonna step up on that thing, put her fingerprint up there, and nothing's gonna move. The gate not gonna open. Nobody's gonna come out. But I'm her mom. My gate, my fingers up here. But it's like whatever you got going on, what the reason why you here is being rejected. Before you even got here, like the people that can get in, the fingerprint thing, I already know they can come in. Sorry, y'all. It probably would help her to lose her mind, Alicia. You want her to be different so bad. The best way to be different is to lose your regular ass mind that you got right here today. You lose. That's what I was like when my elders be like, she on TikTok losing her mind and getting a new one. That ain't no read, girl. Telling me I lost my mind. Shit, I'm gonna get a new mind. Hopefully I can get a new line. Me learning how to get a goddamn new mind will be good for me. Maybe you should learn how to get a new mind so that we can get along a little better. My phone on the charger. On the charger. I said, you ain't gonna cuss me out today. Anyway, I ain't gonna never, your mama can lose her mind, Alicia Pisha. It will be to her benefit. Weirdly, it does help them and change their perspective on things. Because I always be like, even by older clients, when they want to complain to me about their daughters that don't want nothing to do with them, I be like, I love you. But if your daughter don't want nothing to do with you, it's your fault. And some of my closest loved ones, daughters, don't want shit to do with them. I be like, you don't want to talk to me about your child girl, because I ain't going to do nothing but defend her down to the dirt. And so let's just talk about what you bought from HSN and shut up, because that girl has every right. She has every right to not see it for you. Those girls to see. Hey, Grand Beauty. What I'm saying, Alicia Peachy, your mama be all right. She'll be fine. Even if she's self-love, that's what I'm saying. I sit at the kitchen table and weep like, you had the chance to go in, we won't get into it. And you fuck up, she let you back in just a little bit. Because I'm telling you, as somebody who sit knee to knee with y'all's mamas, you gonna let her back in. she gonna squander it again. You gonna get your feelings hurt because you let a little bit of your vulnerability out to offer her a little bit of gentleness because she your mama. She gonna squander it. And she gonna cry to me about it. She gonna cry to me about it. I'm like, you have all of these different ways that you can fix this, but it's gonna take your vulnerability. And because you such a goddamn lunatic, it ain't nothing. You might as well leave that girl alone. My favorite thing, you might as well leave her alone. Because I be like, if you stand back up off of it a little bit, you might actually learn that you're glad to be free from her ass and all of her expectations. Because what she expects out of you, you can never give her. Leave that girl alone. She don't appreciate it. And she's in total. She brought you here. That's what I'm saying. When those moms think they belong, Cozy Rose gave you the script that she used to let her mama know that I don't belong to you. Whoever told you I belong to you, they misled you. If you think you belong to somebody that you don't belong to you, you've been misled. You're not going to have me being misled just because you've been misled. Girl, I got to go see about my baby because he way too quiet. Oh, Lord. Oh, he not even in here. Oh, no. Oh, no. It is lunchtime. Your auntie's in here telling something. Oh, no. It's me that is entitled to compensation, not you. And they talking about some, oh, no. So Robert, so he do none. Yesterday, she was like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm finna feed him. He just ate. He's so snackish. Chasani, are you in here? I've been chasing Sonny out of the live for like a week now. Oh, he been eating all day. He don't do nothing but eat. He don't never eat this much. But it's like Josh was like, maybe he's bored eating. He turned that house down. I blew up his bounce house. I need to blow it up again. It's too cold in here. It won't stay up. I blew up his bounce house. He was cool with that yesterday. Now, not so much. He even got bored with it. You did hear that cry, fake ass cry. Frequent small meals, okay. It feels like a growth spurt. He don't have a big appetite, but he always lurking around in the kitchen. I heard light switch and had to hop on real quick. I'm on a break at work. Girl, crying because he's stealing my things. Crying because I don't know why. Like the kitchen sponges, you have to just keep them as clean as you can. I'm just gonna throw them away because he want to fucking put them in his mouth. You know, like, can you get any more gross? And like, I hate gross shit like that. That's just so gross. You trying to do more snacking. Hey, talk your shit then, Ken. My baby ate dinner and immediately asked for chips. I'm like, dude, you know they be a little snackish. You can't blame them for that. They just be nasty. I'm like, please. He was outside. Oh, eat much. We couldn't even have a halfway Merry Christmas, girl. He don't want that one. Please, let's talk about something else because putting that sponge in your mouth, my God. He just want to be downstairs. No, it was not. I mean, this is clean as it can be after you to rinse it off after washing dishes, but probably I don't care. Stay out of my stuff. And I feel so bad for him because He just cute and bored and snowed fucking in. I'm not bothering him. I'm not bothering him. I came down here to fix him some lunch. He left. I'm not bothering him. I was upstairs. We was upstairs together. He came down here. He's an introvert. I'm not bothering him. I mean, he's not bothering me. I'm not bothering him. But me being, girl, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? Terrorize part 3. Part damn 3. I just threw all the sponges away. Just don't worry about it. We just won't do no sponging of nothing until the world turns. The deep freeze will get up. This. I was just telling you. This is why I need me an apartment. Now how we get. It happens. It happens. You know how you over your friend's house and they get in trouble? Now you in trouble. I'm about to order him a whole pack of sponges. I was instructed to go to the P.O. box this Tuesday. The line be always long. Somebody told me to go to the P.O. box this Tuesday at 11. The line won't be that long. But today is Tuesday and the streets are. Hey, Starmisha. Hey, Aquarian goddess. He closed. Oh, I just can't stop thinking about him and that sponge. God. I need to get him. If I get him a palate cleanser, I'll feel better. Give me 1 second. We gotta go find a sippy cup upstairs. Or a sippy cup top. Raise your hand if you've been personally victimized. I have my hand up also. Light switch. I have a 3-year-old living in my house, Starmisha. I'm shitty shocked you didn't know that. And so he being 3 years old and snowed in. That's what they refer to. I brought you a palate cleanser, please. If you can please drink this. I needs my compensation. And he stole my instant. Just stealing, girl. Just stealing and mad because. Good morning. They're my things. I had an incense burning. He got the incense and the incense burner waving it around. Now it's out. I fear he's bothering me. I fear I'm the one being bothered here. Y'all being so nice. Now everybody jumping me. I can take it. Because I'm being terrorized by a 3-year-old. This is like work. I just want you to have a little palate cleanser. You passing out. Because that's be the thing. He be missing his blessing. Okay. That's just great. I appreciate that. You always missing your blessing. Anytime he passing out like that, he's literally in the middle of missing his blessing. Because he got my incense holder, he would prefer a sippy cup. I got a sippy cup in my hand, but because you so distracted by me giving you, I know I've been learning from him since he was little. Like, I don't take nothing from him without replacing it with something else better than what he had. I'm not just like, you don't want that, you want this. And you so mad that somebody took something from you, you don't even realize you got something in your hand that you would prefer. I did know it was, like Camellia said, you're in his room. That's really the problem. But so I came in my space. He in my space, piddling with my stuff. That's the life lesson on the rim, unfortunately, girl. Message. Can you not yell at him? No, I yell at you. I yell at everybody. I told you my sister-in-law said I can tell you don't like me because you don't cuss me out. Aries, Taurus. I have one octave. The people come in here, they already know. Some people come over here specifically to get yelled at. You think I'm not going to be yelling at Light Switch? Light Switch like loud women because his mama is loud. Light Switch don't care nothing about me being loud. Light Switch mad because I took the kitchen sponge from him. Not because I'm loud. He could care less about how loud. I was loud in the NICU. Hello, good morning. It's 4 a.m. Good morning. You up? Good, ma'am. These ears are new, ma'am. These ears are new, and you're shouting into them. You up? Why they give you that purple pacifier? Can you let me get all the way up before you come in here with all of it? The people from the day he came, he was born at 8 a.m., 4 a.m. the next day. Why they got you that purple pacifier like that? He know his mama. He got a real loving and gentle dad and a lunatic for a mama. He was in my belly when I was really cussing folks out because I done calmed down a lot since I birthed him. He know what it is. And he think it's something wrong if I'm being regular. Like, he stay away from me. If I'm being too quiet, he stay away from me. So don't worry about the yelling, girl. That's just, I don't know what you want me to say. The people in my life will say, if you're not getting yelled at, she don't see it for you for real. We got enough subject. Oh, but they always come back. I just want y'all to know that you're not special because that's the mama, that's the ex-boyfriends, that's the jobs. Anybody who's spinning the block, it's not cute for anybody. What I missed the conversation. Hold on. Self-acceptance is a beautiful thing. We was talking about spinning the block and how people think people are misled by people who spin the block. You think you're valuable. Like, if you don't see how you were problematic in making the connection in the first place, when they spin the block, you're going to be like, oh, they finally realized my value and they back. And we actually in a group chat today, which actually kind of affirms all we talking about. In the group chat today, so we're finding number 9 was like, why are all these guys all of a sudden, mind you, first of all, you know people spin the block on a snow day because they be wanting attention, they be bored, they be wanting attention. And so, like, one guy messaged her and was like, I hope you enjoy. He said, please excuse me for getting all distracted by all the other girls I was talking to online, and I really stopped dealing with you because I was just so distracted by all the girls that I had met online. But I really took for granted. All right. I really took for granted. Let me get my computer. Y'all. Josh, I got this deodorant. I'm very sensitive to deodorant. This new deodorant we got, I'm having an allergic reaction to it. And so I'm like itching up a storm and I'm trying not to scratch because, you know, your underarms are so sensitive. But my Lord, you really got to be careful with those deodorants. Oh, you done already started. Ugh. This is important. If it wasn't really important, I wouldn't be leaving it in your room, would I? Let me show you. Hold on, y'all. We go together for real this time. We gotta do another stream on it. I do want to know what you think. Now I can't find it. Oh, it's in my room. Okay, we got it. Okay, we can. Easy peasy. We can do that. I may have been robbed. I have to get back to you on that deodorant. I may have been robbed. So you use hydrocortisone up under the deodorant or just in general? Use limes instead of deodorant. Y'all know I'm high strung. I be sweating. Not sweating, but like my favorite was chocolate and obsession. I love that chocolate. She was so pretty to me. But then you got close up on her. It's like, chocolate, you need a nap. She just gets tired. I'll get back to you on the deodorant. I think I've been robbed. He loves our deodorants. I'm like, do you want us to be musty? Our deodorants and our toothpaste, toothbrushes, he steals those a lot. When it breaks out. Okay. It's so good and your sweat even smells good. Wow. Oh, okay. Okay, for real this time, y'all, my bad. He was in disbelief. Oh, you still talking about. Did you listen to the we did well, it's a lot. We'll go into it. Yeah, but I just what I really wanted to say, because I had been having a common conversation for the past couple of, like, all day, really all day, is okay, somebody else mentioned the OEN. Where you get it from? Sephora. It's like $10, but I love that deodorant. I don't really mind because I'm so sensitive to deodorant. I don't mind how much it costs. Oh, we was talking about that, letting folks come back. I want to read to y'all what our loved one said. She said, oh no, the guy said in a text, I'm not gonna lie, I miss talking to you. And here's the thing with that missed talking to you. Y'all know y'all be being slick by not sharing what you said before he said what he said. Because, you really got it. You're not giving the full girth of the situation if you're only coming through there with what he said. Like, because I fear y'all be falling short in a text message. Like, if this is his text message and this is your text message and you only send this, you need to expose yourself. And you're not willing to expose yourself, it's keeping you small. Because you really need, in order for you to get the game, you need to know where you coming up short. But you so eager to not show us all the ways that you coming up, to not show us all the ways you coming up short, you only give us a piece of the story. But I'll deal with her in private. I'm not gonna lie, I missed with an ED on there talking to you. That's why I was like, you said something before this. You owe us that. Not just coming in here with what he said. I was overwhelmed with everyone else that coming out of the woodworks that on the app. I had to pause that stuff. What he meant was, I was talking to some women that I'm much more attracted to than you. And when it didn't work out for them, it didn't work out with them because they were playing me to the left. Now I want to talk to you because you a second tier. Like, I had some first tier ladies. It took them a while to get back to me. They finally back. So she reached out to him first. I don't know. That's why I need context. I'm like, you're not showing us where you fell short, because you need to give us the full, like, did he come through the door? Because this is how we deserve to get it. Him coming through the door and being like, what's up? And then you being like, what you need, Frank? And then he said, I'm not going to lie, I miss blah, blah, blah. If she reached out and was like, what happened? I haven't heard from you. What's going on? And you could tell there was something that happened be above this. because of the way the text message was communicated. Like the next text message that came in was, and it was something to blur out. Like there's something to, oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm doing my girl wrong. Cause look, it came in like this. So he just came through the door like this. Ended with, we at work, Lee. I hope your snow day is going well. Which lets us, if we dissect this conversation, if we all we saw was snow day, the snow day is the reason. Like the snow day is the reason. Like we don't have to read all this other stuff. Bye, Nichelle. We'll do our best. The snow day is the reason. We did tell her to block him. It's nothing to say. She said she didn't. What'd she say? Somebody said you have other men to meet. Yeah, she won't be responding at all. She didn't say she was gonna block him though. He is banking on her feeling on it. That's why that snow day was in there. Like, I'm seeing about you on this snow day in case you might be over there lonely and desperate. I got a little attention for you in case you're lonely and desperate. That's why when we be like, what did you like about him? And he be like, he was kind. And this is what they mean by kind. Checking to see if you lonely and desperate on a snow day. That's why I'm like, if you lonely and desperate, let's go ahead and deal with those characteristics now and get them out of the way during your reconstruction so that when the structure is made new, she is neither lonely or desperate. And when she does feel lonely, she knows how to handle the loneliness so that she not living a life that attracts people who want to prey on her loneliness and desperation. That's what we mean by getting a new life. Be provided for you. If you know that financial help and attention is a way in, hell no, girl. They're gonna be you gonna get the police called on me, niche. Just join the Patreon. Can't say shit. Just get a one-on-one. You won't need no I gotta be out. Your therapist can't say break up with him. I'ma just tell that bitch to kiss your ass. Then be talking about out of the woodworks. Like, this is what I mean. These girls, and no one's coming out of the woodworks on this app. And he already said he was looking for a serious relationship. He don't even have the sense enough to be honest with her. Like, because he could have been like, there was some women that came through the door. Correct. I can't be a therapist to you, girl. I make a mess. No one's coming out of the woodworks on Hinge. Everything is very like this. No one's coming out of the woodworks unless some people that paid you gave you some attention during the snow day. And I'm gonna tell you probably what happened. They was asking for shit because I was like, he not fine, he not this, he not this, he not this, and he not this. And so I'm like, the girl's gonna use him for money or dick, especially since he out in the camera like, cause y'all remember that live we did, and the guy was in the camera like, this him. I'm like, you want to be used for your body. He telling her he want a serious relationship. But then, again, all the women had to do was be more attractive or more beneficial to him in any way. You missed that line. It's called King Cobra. It's on that Patreon. I think it's going to take us a while to communicate to her that a lot of the things that activate her in this arena is loneliness and a little desperation. Because when we sat at that table, I said, you need a break from this. You want to date. This is what I mean by let me just be a sounding board for you. Somebody that knows and understands this arena. Let's just put it under a microscope I just want to change my number. People be texting me all kind of crazy as shit. Hey, Ashton, you need some time with yourself. You need some time with yourself. You need some time with yourself. But something about dating is alluring. Hey, Araceli. Something about it makes you not want to not date right now. And so it's like, well, then date smarter then. And it's just like, hey, Tasha. This is not the truck driver, girl. This is the truck driver. You are going to be taken for a ride. And this is why I said, just take me with you. Because you are going to get taken for a ride. Just take me with you. Because you are going to get taken for a ride. Just take me with you. Because that's exactly it. Like, that 5 minutes you need is to get settled in. That's so cute. Like, you need to really get settled in. Especially after how derailing Sneak and Leak Sunday was. Like, your ego is hurt. Your pride is hurt. Your self-esteem is bruised. What little you have, you just leaving it for people to totally exploit. And so take some time to yourself. You need some cute snacks to buy. Are you asking me that? What make you ask me that? All out here with me and speakers lies and perversion at this point in my life. I'm grateful. I had to cut my little situation off. LOL. At least don't be on the apps. The apps got to be fortified. The apps, men go on the apps to find lonely and desperate women. The men go and they want the most attractive, lonely and desperate women, because those pretty girls that they find their relationships online, they get knocked up real fast. They get knocked up like, you pregnant? Oh, okay. How from the guy you met on the yeah? Okay. Well, you said you wanted lifelong companionship and commitment or something, didn't you? You said you wanted something long term, didn't you? Your ADHD too bad for dating apps? Pregnant. I didn't even know. You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me that. Those girls, those ones with those mugs, those face cards, they get in those click, get scooped up real fast. Click. Yeah. Because now this is a trophy. Look what I found on that internet. Look what I found on that internet. That's how they do it. And so you have to be over dads, girl. Very scurry. Snacks. Are these healthy snacks? Gluten-free snacks? Are these we're dating for research? We are, but I'm saying, like, sometimes you can tell that, like, when I ask you to date for research, it's because I can't ask you to spend time on your own and study yourself. Since you so thirsty for men, study them. Because I said at the table, healthy and unhealthy. Okay. I said at the table, you're going to learn about yourself through them. So what we learning is you don't have no business out there. You don't have no business out there. The way you show up to the dates, the way you're presenting yourself, the way you are self-abandoned, in all the ways that you're connecting is telling them something about you, and you can't even get your respect when you walk through the door. The reason why I tell y'all to bring me those conversations when they begin, you bringing them to me after you done already showed him how lonely and desperate you are. Well, I got a date. I want to start from the beginning. That's what I'm saying. Your vulnerability is not intact because you want to come through the door mishandling yourself, and then you want me to teach you how to keep things intact after you done walk through the door and mishandled yourself. I'm like, give it to me out of the door so there's no room for mishandling, because now we can build the structure up around you. You'll know how to act when you get on these dates. But you just like, I got a date. Any tips? No. How much research y'all need to see the findings are same across the board. Good trouble. You know about those girls who think they're special, don't you? You know about those girls who think Sneaky Link Sunday had totally to do with you thinking you special. Cockhounds and sneaky links think they fucking special. So it doesn't matter if it's a group of 100 of us and 100 of us are having this experience. You're special. So it's not going to happen to you. None of us are the exception. But you, again, if you spend some time on your own, figuring your own shit out, studying your own life, which anytime I tell a woman to do that, she gets offended. I'm like, you telling on your parents. Like, you telling me a story about your parents that you and them really wish you wouldn't tell. When you so desperate to self-abandon, you so desperate to not know about yourself in the way you need to know about yourself in order to provide yourself with a safe and loving home. A safe and loving home. Home. Extreme Makeover Home Edition. You're telling me you would rather study a man than study yourself? You afraid you're going to beat that devil? You keep trying to pawn off on everybody else? You scared you're going to see yourself in ways you're going to be disgusted by? You're going to have to face that goddamn liar that you live with every day? And so you give me all your energy and attention. You let him spend $112 at the local wine and dine. And that's all it took for you to be sitting by your phone waiting on him to call, wanting to sit on the phone with him for hours. Just a quick little one, two, just some time and attention. That's all it cost him. You $111, and now he got you for 6 months. Not knowing you're going to experience you anyway through them. Through the punk bitches that you let in your life. It's not a man's job to heal, fix, or make you whole. They just gonna join you in your foolishness. That's why I be like, figure out all the ways that you being foolish. Because the only thing you can do is invite people into your life that's going to help you with the foolishness. And as long as you don't cry to us about how your friends helping you terrorize yourself. Don't call us talking about how your mama terrorizes you, how your boss name terrorizes you, how your boyfriend terrorizes you, how everybody terrorizes you. Because you terrorizing yourself, you neglecting yourself, you mad. That's why I be like, your boyfriend abandons and neglects you and abuses you because you do it to yourself. Like, all you can do is invite somebody into your life that can perpetuate. Like, that's why, like, I heard somebody talk about, like, you want to choose a life partner, friends, boyfriends, people in your life that you keep close to you that champion your cause. And so, like, if your cause is self-abandonment through relationships and fuck shit, that's how you gonna self-abandon. Like, it's like, you get your nails done, you get your manicure, your pedicure, you get your hair done. This is why I was hollering and screaming at one Sunday, like, what is the point of you spending thousands of dollars on beauty rituals of money you still ain't worth a shit? We want to look at you, but we don't want to be around you. And so what's the point? Well, you look fabulous. We love looking at you, but we ready for you to go. Don't nobody like your motherfucking ass. Don't nobody want to be around you. You so pretty, though. Your hair looks so good. Can't stand those girls that spent the most money with me. I'm like, bitch, for what? For what? And do you want to nitpick with me? And it used to enrage me when you so particular about how everything looks and you feel like a shitbag. You so particular about how everything looks and you terrorize everybody around you. What a waste. Can you just make sure? Can you just make sure? Can you just make sure? You want me to be persnickety about it, But you don't want to be perfect. You want to make. That's what I mean by when they come back. When they come back, you think it's because they didn't recognize what a prize you were. You're not a prize because you spend thousands of dollars a month on skincare. Y'all remember that girl that got up there that was first exploiting her daughter's death? She first was getting up there exploiting her daughter's death. And then when that didn't work, she started spewing out Mother Shearer rhetoric. And they read her into the ground. They read her, girl, please. Girl, please. Well, you have to pay for my hair appointment if you don't even give that. Please stop. You don't even give that. I spend lots of money on my beauty. Who you telling that to? Because we looking at you. We looking at you. And we've been looking at you for a while. You don't give that. Instead of focus on getting your mind right and getting your shit together, you on this internet spirit spewing out Shearer 7 rhetoric. You don't even understand what you hear. You just selling Girl Scout cookies and you don't even know how they taste. You just hope what that lady saying is so true that you just embody it in a very shallow and superficial ass way because it don't give that. Hey, KJ, we safe and warm for the most part. For the most part. Anyway, y'all, I had to give up on dating. I don't have time to learn. I got other things to do. Forever, just you gave up on it forever and ever, amen. We are scooting along towards that 50K, girl. I don't know what's going on with this TikTok. I was taking a sabbatical, but it's looking like forever. Yeah, this is why when our loved one came in here and it was like, I want to get a divorce, but my family keep telling me it ain't nothing out there for me. It ain't nothing out there. You might as well keep this little raggedy piece of shit ass husband, girl, because it ain't nothing else out there. You might as well just keep the little loser that you found. Just keep this piece of shit, this nothing ass bitch living in your house, girl, because it ain't nothing else. Hey, Keisha Billionaire, I didn't see you come in. Hey, Sudan. Jillian, did I say hey to you? I'm so sorry, y'all. I was like, you're out there. Thank you, Niche. You're out there. I have these one-on-ones with these single girls. I be like, y'all don't even realize how fabulous y'all are. How beautiful y'all's lives are. Not Betty Wright. Because the husband is the prize. Them husband and them regular ass children are the prize. When actually a well-watered, well-loved you is the ultimate prize. It don't get no more prize than that. These men try to sit me down, and I just can't sit down. That sound like little old Nichelle. They make her feel like a shitbag because she twice divorced at 32. It's like your body and your mind rejecting what marriage does to women. That feel like you fixed, not broke. That feel like you whole, not broke. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. When I made that one TikTok, she told me I thought I was all that in a bag of chips. You might be. When I meet y'all in person and I tell y'all that y'all all that in a bag of chips, you be shitty shocked because people don't be telling y'all that. Like, bitch, you the baddest bitch in the land. Oh my God. I saw you get out the car. I was mesmerized. Like, y'all, who you talking to? I'm talking to you. What the fuck do you mean? I'd be like, you need to get away from those people you be around. I remember I asked my mama to use her car and she threw it in my face how his new woman was driving our... Right? I'd be like, what you mean you didn't know? You need to get away from folks. I be telling y'all to get away from people. And I know y'all think that's because it's so hard to get away from people that's just so mean. It's got to be another way to tolerate these people. Sometimes you just need to build a new world up around yourself because the people that you keep in your world don't believe in you. They don't like you. They don't care about you. They don't see it for you. They don't cherish you. You don't even know that you are entitled to being cherished. Because when I come around y'all and I'm just all myself, y'all be like, and I'm just like, okay, girl, fine. You telling your mama's business though. I back up, no, and then when I back all the way up, I'm being weird. When I back all the way up off you, because you can't handle it, you just want me to come around you and steal, kill, take, stress you out. Fine. That's all. That's the only kind of way you feel love and community is by me coming around you and need. Can I bring light switch by your house? I just need to go run right here right quick. It's only gonna be about 30 minutes. Can I just drop light switch off at your house and because I'm self-sufficient. I'm fully resourced, well loved and well watered, and I just want to connect and commune with you. I'm weird. I'll be weird. I'll back all the way up off you, ma'am. Totally up off of you, precious. We'll be glad to. If you want to have a business arrangement with me, because I walk through the door heart first, and you're not used to that. Women can't do that. Women can't. Fine, girl. Fine. But you telling you and your mama's regular ass business. And wasn't no man there disturbing me. Just in the bed weeping. Yeah. Anyway, y'all. Extreme makeover. Figure out what those things are that's holding you back. Because you shouldn't. If you're a taker, be offended by someone who doesn't require them to abandon themselves. Girl. Like, it don't benefit me for you to be problematic to yourself. The better you treat yourself, the better off we gonna be. That's why I be like, just go ahead and get selfish because you're not naturally selfish. The most selfish people are so generous because they have all of this energy. When you have energy and generosity, it works together well with being selfish. But when you just selfless, what's wrong with being selfless? Get off my damn line with that. Shut up. What's wrong? Selfless. Yep, they gonna selfless all over your ass. Why don't you take your selfless ass over there to Hinge and you call me back and you let me know if that's to your benefit for you to be selfless? Because it's not cute. You think that shit is cute. You using all of your generosity. You coming through the door with it. You want to be exploited. If you coming through the door, that's why Josh watched me cook and share recipes on Facebook for 10 years. One of the first things he said to me on that line was, I'm so excited to experience your cooking. I said, I really do hate that for you. It wasn't until after we started having sex, which was a while after we started dating, that I made him breakfast. And for a while, I only made him breakfast. And it would be as a treat. And he would just get a plate fixed because I was fixing a fabulous brunch for my girlfriend. Peach cobbler, French toast, shrimp and grits, spring mixed salad with a maple bacon vinaigrette. For her, a flight of mimosas, hot tea, kombucha. For her. And I just peel. Here's a little something for you to try from breakfast. Here you go. That said, I was like, if you play your cards right, you will never be hard up from a meal from me. But what I'm not going to do is come through the door sharing all my gifts with you, because all you know how to do is exploit them. Now we live together. We married. We got a baby together. It's a rack of lamb in a deep freezer. He rather just eat at home. He likes the restaurants because he want to put on some nice clothes and go out. He know it's just better at home. So I don't come through the door with that generosity. It don't matter that you going somewhere putting on a pretty dress every Friday night. No, thank you. I don't owe you my virtue without you proving your intent. She gonna say it's smart. Better at home. Anyway, but you think that's gonna hook them? And again, we working. If you hook them through your labor, again, auditioning, doing the little jig, you have to be beneficial, because I know what I bring. Don't come through that door doing no little jigs for nobody. Hold tight. Hold tight. Hold tight. Because once they find out you going to do that little jig, they going to make you dance for them. They going to make you dance for them. I'm going to hop in here and say, don't do no labor for them boyfriends. And I thank you. And I thank you. Dominique. Baby, I auditioned for that man and he was not impressed. Yeah, and I ain't cleaning his apartment for him either. And one of my loved ones do that. She cooks and cleans his apartment. 24 years old. And she be telling me, I'm not a pick. My mama a pick me. I'm not no pick me. I be like, I know, babe. I know. She don't want to be. She trying her best not to act like her mama. But I'm like, she help him run his business. She clean up. She fuck and suck dick. And she all nasty in that bedroom like that. And she cooks, cleans, fucks, help him with his business. His lover and his secretary. I said, okay. I'd be like, you need to stop cleaning up his house. No, I like to. The reason why she likes to is because he keep a filthy house, because he knows she gonna come over there and clean it up when she get there. He don't cook for himself because he knows she gonna come over there and cook for him. So she's like, oh, no. Oh, no. We clean up together. And it's like, that's his apartment. When Josh, like when it's his weekend to entertain, because we would go back and forth, correct, between weekends. This weekend you at my house, this weekend I'm at your house. I prefer to be at home, so it was really hard going to his house because I hate a bachelor pad. Audition, performed, and gave it out, and still, oh my God, girl, jeez Louise. Hey, Crystal Pearl, I don't even know which one it is. Josh used to clean up. Friday, Thursday, like Josh would clean up Thursday, because I'm coming Friday. I'm not going to come over his house and it's going to be shit everywhere. And she could just stay home where it's clean and safe, right? I don't think her. So when you introduce a taste of cooking, not because you feel obligated, it just happens. Don't pick up no broom, no mop, don't wash, not one dish. I'm not doing any labor. Barely want to do it for myself. And that's really what it is. It's a lot of, like, had a baby, gave the baby his name, cleaned his house, and made it a home. Now I live with a slob. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, when you go into his space and he expects you to keep the space clean, when y'all pull y'all lives together, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes he come over there, like, if you were not willing to live in filth with him, if you're willing to live in filth with him, he going to call you nasty. If you're not willing to live in filth, you're going to audition for marriage by cleaning up his house. You know, I learned from my gay gentleman friends that straight men have just be the nastiest. They just be the nastiest. Straight men are so gross, hygienically and environmentally. There was a study done on the effects of cleaning supplies on women's health. If you go to a man's house and it's filthy, leave. But some women, Some men, that's why I was like dating for data, they test you. And so if you come in there and you're like, well, I can't take this, and then they make these excuses. And this is why I'm like, you sound like a fool and you don't even realize what you're saying to me, because I'm like, stop going over his house and cleaning up. Oh, no, 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 because I just can't live in filth. He may be able to live in filth. I can't live in filth. And it's like, that's your indication to get the fuck out of there. But you're so love starved. You're so desperate. Thank you, Coach T. And lonely. They hoping you so lonely and desperate, but you also can't live in filth. They need to hire a cleaning lady. They don't have to hire a cleaning lady. They just have to fuck you and buy you a fish sandwich from Checkers, and now you cleaning up his house. Some lemon pepper wings from the JJ's, and now you cleaning up and doing his meal prep for the week. Instead of just going the fuck home. And when I say just go home, the idea that I don't want you to audition for him has you offended. Like, how I'm going to get a man, especially my young ones, they really fall out with me because I be like, you should be, don't let no man, don't be cleaning up for those JJs. Don't be cleaning up like, I'm outside your job with some lunch. I just want to rap with you for 20 minutes. That's the only nigga that she be bringing you some JJs. You sit there, you eat them chicken wings. You thank him for this 20-minute rap session. You take your ass back to work. JJ's is not, we spending a weekend together and I'm cleaning his house. You got too many kids. That's what I mean by, anyway. I'm trying to figure out, oh, okay. Oh, the auditioning thing, girl. When I tell you to just go home and your lonely, quiet home, or even if you live with your mama and you really use him to get away from her, yo bad. Because y'all always get stuck between that mama and that man because you're not fully emancipated. You want a new life. You want an extreme makeover home edition. Provide for your goddamn self. Provide for yourself. The mother Shira's teaching you to find you a provider man. You leave your mama's house and you go into your provider man's house. You still ain't gonna have shit. He could give you a Benz. He could give you a big fat house, fabulous vacations, and a Black American Express. And you still won't have shit. Because you're gonna have to be a emotional, spiritual, maybe even physical full-blown slave for him in order to earn your keep. And they do make you earn your keep. As somebody who has dated a man with tons of money and was stingy, they make you earn your keep. They wanted to look good because they needed to look good for their ego. My mama has always dated rich men and been a hard worker for them. And then when they sack chasers get mad because they going back and forth between women, it's been somebody to write bitch and spray paint on the side of my mama's car while she was somewhere on her garage, busting her windows out, keying her shit, riding by her house, all because she just that's just what it costs to be around a man with a whole bunch of money. I told you about my client who used to have to fight up out of her sleep. Like, she's sleeping peacefully in this beautiful estate, and she wake up throwing balls, basically, because somebody done walked up on her in her sleep. And so it's like, get fully emancipated. So you ain't got to worry about that mama or that man. Because that's what a lot of our young ones go through. And it's like, if you're using a man's apartment, especially a dump, as a retreat, you're setting yourself up for failure. You should have your own shit. Because if you don't have your own retreat, this is what I mean by Extreme Makeover Home Edition. You don't even want to return to yourself. I'm tired. Light switch. Sorry, y'all. You don't even have yourself to return to. You don't want to return to. This is what I mean when I say be on your own. Be on your own. Learn how to be on your own. Learn how to see about yourself. Because if you run back and forth, you retreat to your mama from your man and from your man to your mama and back and forth like that, it's like you're going to be a slave to somebody. You might as well do it for yourself. Even worse, when your mom doesn't let you emancipate and she controls your whole life. Cozy Rosie said earlier in the live about how she had to let her mama know that I don't belong to you. If you never, and I have a TikTok about it. You got to look them parents square in the eye and snatch yourself away from them. It's like if y'all was sitting on the couch, it was you, your mama, and your daddy sitting on that couch. Adult you has to storm in. And depending on if you happen to be one of those ones that have to blaze a trail for yourself, you gotta kick the goddamn door down, storm the property, look your parents square in the eye, snatch that little girl away from them, and storm out of the door and dare them to follow you. That's the work. That's the work. And if you don't even have it in you to do that, the first thing you need to do is to get your nutsack fixed up so that you can really get out there and do your shit. Because if you ain't got no balls, you ain't gonna never belong to yourself. Or puss, because they say that's the more, you know, that's the genitals that provides the most safety, that vagina like that. If you got nuts, you're weak. If you got puss, you're strong. I love my daddy, but I'm freer now that he's gone. Girl. Told my mama, you ain't no damn body. You're not entitled to my time or energy. You don't belong to her. Earth Mama has 5 children. Loves motherhood. Loves birthing children, Lord help her. One of the things she says to people all the time, like, thank y'all. How do you feel about so-and-so wanting to cut their locks? How do you feel about so? She's like, these people do not belong to me. Why do y'all keep asking me about things that they're in charge of when it comes to their own lives? Please. She should be a mother of many. Because she got her shit screwed on straight. You don't belong to her. You don't belong to her. And you feeling like you do belong to her is what's allowing her to keep you small. Let me get this lunch situated for light switch. I thought he was coming back down here. The shit done got cold now. He don't eat cold food. What we saying? Sorry, y'all. You speaking right. I told my mom she was childish so hard. And let them, that's what I'm saying. And they use that, they don't talk to you to punish you. I had to remind my mama how much she get on my nerves. Cause I'm like, you might not want to give me a break from you. I might enjoy it too much. You might not want to give me a break from you. Y'all got to talk that good shit. Y'all don't be talking that good shit. She taught you how to snark out. She taught you how to be all passively aggressive. Actually, full-blown aggressive. Girl, you sure you want to give me a break from you? Hey, Miss Madam C, you sure you want to let me have those 5 minutes? Because those mamas that don't do their daughters like that, their daughters will actually miss them. You know you give me too many 5 minutes, girl. You know I'm not gonna miss your ass. Mine told me, write me out of the will and make my baby sis the executor. How you feel about the will? I want to know that. It's hard because my mom did all that and more, alienated me for years from the world. Damn. Not a black woman. I want to know how you feel about that will. Because I just had a one-on-one about this last week. And I would like to talk to you about that will. He ain't got nothing to leave. I always saying I'll miss him when he's gone. Y'all parents think they more valuable to y'all than they are. You don't even allow yourself to consider that these are not valuable members of your community. Sometimes being the first valuable member in your community? No, every time. The first task is getting rid of all of the members of your communities that are not valuable to you and where you're going. And what you will find is that those parents are more often than not, this is why I said I can't be worried about, am I a good mother to Sir Self? Can I be a valuable member of his community? That way, I'll keep my proximity to him that way. Because when he grows up, if he don't want nothing to do with me anymore, he's allowed that. I told y'all that I sit knee to knee with parents all the time whose children have walked away from them. And I be like, they're not wrong. They're not wrong. And you have so many issues, you won't even give them credit for the fact that they should get away from you. You're dangerous. You don't mean them no good. You don't mean yourself no good. They did a good job getting the fuck away from you because you make them feel like a shitbag. I know you make them feel like a shitbag because you make yourself feel like a shitbag. You don't have the ability to make anything or anyone that came from you feel anything more better than yourself. So leave her alone. She don't want nothing to do with you. She's old that. And she's taking, and they hate when I say this, she's taking fabulous care of herself getting the fuck away from you. I applaud her. And you know all the ways that you've broken this lady and totally disregarded her experience because you can't look at yourself in the mirror. You doing your kids a disservice by your unwillingness to go back in time. You allowed to not go back in time, but you making it a problem for the people that need you to go back in time so that they can get their shit. If I'm such a bad person, your life should be better right now. What you need from me? If I'm such a bad person, I don't know what you mean by that. What you need from me? Your life should be better. Your life should be better. If getting rid of them, immediately your life should improve by throwing your parents away, especially if they treat you like shit. That's why I was asking Not a Black Woman about that will, because y'all have so much invested in what they're going to leave you. And as somebody that has been at multiple people's side, when those inheritance come in and it don't be shit, and it's like, I only held on to your ass because I was promised something when you died. They can't wait to die so they can show you how little they give a damn about you. They can't wait because they're going to get ultimately away with it. They're going to get away with it in ways that they would have never been able to get away with it if they were still living. Why not enjoy your life better? Oh, you. I'm confused. I think I'm lost. I'm sorry. But those little inheritances don't be worth for shit. The money you could make from your freedom is more valuable. And this is what I said. I said, because she said something about making her baby sister the executor. I do feel like, Not a Black Woman, go ahead and emancipate yourself from the entire group. I just had a conversation with somebody with the exact same dynamic, family dynamic as you last week, Not a Black Woman. She like, I don't want my sister to get the whole thing. Because if you grew up being mistreated by them and disregarded by them and played to the left, you hope that they're going to make everything right by setting you up nicely when you die. Number one, living off of people's labor that treated you like shit, you're still going to feel bad. It's not going to make you feel better. It's not going to make you feel fulfilled. It's not going to do that thing for you think it's going to do. Money don't do that. Money don't do that. The confidence that you earn from providing for yourself and never needing another bitch ass thing from them, priceless. So it's more one of those things. So what I said was, hey, Ronnie the body, let ask them to write you out of the will, because you finna have to do some things that's gonna totally turn them off. Like, you take control. I need you to write me out of your will so I can have the freedom to do and say the things that I need to do and say, so I can get rid of y'all once and for all. Do the things you need to do and say to get the fuck out of there. And then when they die, all the money go to your sister. And when you sit high on the hog off your own time, labor, and care, and she gonna, cause she gonna be used to your parents providing for her. Amen. A woman. Yeah, start building your own. So like, her living off of your people, her always being able to live off of your people, her having the freedom to live off your people because they see about her better than they see about you, it's going to toughen you up in ways that it's not going to toughen her up. So when they go and be with their Lord and they hand her their last $50 in a house, because house come with property taxes, house come, the things that you finna have to get out of the mud, they never gave her. So your inheritance will be the life you had to provide for yourself by dumping them off and standing on your own shoulders, building your own community, building your own family, creating your own world up around yourself that is filled with valuable members of your community. The first act of love that you would do for yourself is getting rid of people you know for a fact. You want to believe your people love you. I keep telling you, when I be telling y'all mamas don't love y'all, y'all falls out with me. When I tell y'all daddies are dangerous and you shouldn't be anywhere near men who think like this and who act like this towards women, you think I'm being a total fucking bitch. But it's like, you pining after love and forever so bad, but you gotta shake all this shit off of you. You won't know what to do with it. So anyway, your sister ain't gonna never have to be worth a shit. You gonna have to become worth a shit so you can give yourself a new life. Meanwhile, your sister never has to become worth a shit. She inherits her house and them last $50, she squanders it. Because again, the house comes with property taxes and information and things that she would need to get out the mud so she could be a better steward over it. She gonna be, I need to help with the property taxes on mom and dad's house. Now she wanna make it your problem. These are things that actually happen. You squander the money. The property taxes are here. And now you knocking on the older siblings' door who had to get their shit out of the mud. And then they like, well, I'm going to lose mom and dad's house. I'm going to lose mom and dad's house if you don't help me pay the property taxes. And it's like the money that they left you was supposed to give you everything you needed so you can keep the life up. You in Punta Cana. You got a BBL, 6 Louis Vuitton bags, a pair of Christian Louboutins, and a vacation out the deal. And now the property taxes are my problem. This is why you don't need to split that inheritance down the middle anyway. Let them have it. As somebody who let my younger sibling, whatever, just bring me a lock of her hair. True tea. My mama died. I cleaned out her apartment. I took some of her things, put them on my brother. They was just, what you want to do about bring me a lock of her hair. Well, you bring me a lock of her hair. I'm not, and we won't get into it, girl. And still be needing a little slide or a little slip. Be needing to be slid a little something. But that's my baby, though. I'll just be like, we need to send so-and-so to whatever. Josh be like, okay. Let them have it, girl. Because splitting it down the middle gonna make a bigger mess because they're gonna squander their part. And when it's time to pay the property taxes on the house, you gonna have to pay for them anyway. If they name on the house, it's their foreclosure. It's not y'all's foreclosure because you putting your resources back into your own life. You asking them to take your name off the will, it means that since you treat this lady like she your only hope, she is now your only hope. You better invest all the time, love, and resources that you can into her because if you want this house to mean something to this family, she the only person that's going to hold it up. That makes the future bleak. Holding it over your head and making you dance for it is the only thing that make it worth it. Please tell them, take my name off this shit. This house got so many foul memories in here for me anyway. Even if I snatched the foundation up and built a new structure on it, the grounds are haunted. I have so many horrible memories on this land. Let somebody else live here. But I'll be like, leave them in the dust. Y'all care. Earth Mama was the one that said, you don't belong to those people like that. Closet full of bones and demons. Your demons should be sitting at the table with you, not in the closet. Your demons should be dining. You should be setting the table for your demons, holding space for your demons. They're going to take you a mighty long way. They're going to be the ones that can get you out of this mess. Your demons. Instead of using those demons, letting the reason why those demons turn inward and run rampant in your life is because you won't let those demons run rampant in the lives of your enemies. Lord Jesus, I am the demon. Yes, God set the table for her. I almost made you throw your phone. Don't throw your phone. You need it. We got work to do. Don't throw your phone. Please don't throw your telephone, please. But I have this theory about how, well, I don't know if it's a theory. I don't know what it's called, but like, there's a group of women sitting at your table. They're all different parts of you. That's why I be like, your demons, you should be setting the table for these ladies. Your inner child is there. Your demons, or the demons, the darkness that exists is there. Your sensitive, the woman who, your sensitive side is there. Your creative side is there. The person who houses all your passions, the mother in you, the counsel of you. And I do need to write the next season of American Horror Story, because that's why I be like, retelling those fairy tales as the nightmares that they are, number one, is what I want to do. Because even like as a hairstylist, hearing the story of Rapunzel, like I told y'all, those girls with very long hair are extremely tender-headed. They have sensitive scalps and sensitive. It's just like, don't put it down. And they want Rapunzel to throw her hair out of the window and let a man climb up her hair shaft. All those girls with that long hair like that are so tender-headed. Imagine if you tender-headed, put a white heart in the chat. Imagine you letting somebody try. The only way you can let him save you is by climbing up your hair, and you so tender-headed. All the pain and discomfort you have to experience just to be saved. Get Ryan Murphy on the line and retell that story of Rapunzel. And then you have actual stories of women that grew up in dark places, grew up in darkness and terror and pain and sadness. And they never stop looking for the light. And then the closer they get to, they find themselves getting closer and closer to the light by stripping themselves of the things that was put all over them when growing up in the darkness and discomfort and abuse. So you strip all of that off. You get closer and closer. These are the things that are worthy. These are fairy tales, not a man gonna have to climb up your hair just to be able to get you out of a sticky situation. Like you and all this hair, and you just, because again, they talk about no time, like somebody set you aside in a tower with nothing but your thoughts. You should be able to get yourself out of there. The window wide open. If he can climb up your shit to get you down out of there, I just don't believe. He's not the only one that can get you out of there. Somebody was just talking about this book, but doesn't that mean it's your resource? Exactly. It's your resource to save you. That's what I mean. Like, you stuck in this tower with you and your hair. First of all, hey, ML, all the way from the Netherlands. Like, because here's my thing. This is what they should be teaching us. They should be going more into detail about why that witch even felt compelled to isolate Rapunzel in this way. What is it about her that makes her so powerful that you have to isolate her in this way? Why do you have to feel like you have to separate her from the world? You still got to save yourself. Yeah. You did say that. And she used the hair to keep her young. Right. We got it. Anyway, those are the stories. Those are the stories worth telling. Like, even when I was talking to our loved one earlier today, because she knew you need to save would triumph her desire for freedom. Cause she knew you need to save the wood. I know y'all be trying to hurry up and get that thing typed out there. And I'm not the best one to be reading these, girl. But we were talking about her we were going back to our original point of they always come back. And it was like, she on the line, she broke up with the guy, they reconnected. And she had the same, not long after divorcing after 25 years, we a hold tight, Life-tastic. We a hold tight. She was talking about how she ended up having to have another woman-to-woman conversation with the same woman she had to have a woman-to-woman conversation with 6 years prior to this event. And so she was like, this is what she said. She said, it says a lot about us that we both in the same spot 6 years later. Then she said, but that's another story for another day. I said, no, that's where you need to stop. Because you need to sit with her and y'all need to study each other and figure out what is it that y'all have in common that's not, because you don't want to study yourself. We love to sit up and talk about each other. I'm going where you going wrong, you going wrong, you going wrong, you going wrong, everybody going wrong. Okay. Let's sit knee to knee and discuss all of the ways, all of the things that we have in common. Because we're using dick and attention, we talked about this yesterday, to keep us separate from each other. I said, and I'm not saying you could birth a friendship from this, but the understanding and the connection that you're going to get to yourself from sitting knee to knee with this lady, this man and his raggedy dick is keeping you from something. You will learn yourself in a different way. And you have so much disdain for her because you sharing a raggedy ass piece of dick with her. It's like the man ain't much. She's talking about she went by his apartment. He driving her car. He got his own car. She get to his house. Oh, I want you to think he ain't got his own car. He got his own car. She pull up on the apartment. His truck ain't got no tags, no this, no this, no this, nothing. It don't have nothing. Her car legit. His car not. That's why he driving her car to the other girl house. And it's like the reason why you found yourself back in this situation. And again, the way she was like, oh, she led with, I broke no contact. She was in a very abusive relationship with him for a lot of years. She got free from him. She went no contact. And then he didn't have this is what I mean by y'all coming through the door with all this bullshit. He was a baby bird when he walked through the door because she was like, he didn't have no high school diploma. So then she got him fixed up to get his high school diploma. And sometimes that work you do on those men be making you feel like somebody. But all I kept wondering is, you're a stunning, accomplished, and creative woman. What is it about a man with no high school diploma will let you think he should have access, will make you think he should have access to you? A man with no high school diploma he don't value education? By your age, any man that want to be around you should be a dynamic entrepreneur or be working on his second, third degree. He either values education or he values experience. This nigga don't have no high school diploma. So then he gets his high school diploma. He has, and this is what I mean by when somebody pull up on the structure, there's no access. All it is a little thing where you can stick your fingerprint. And the only way you're going to know if you can get in is through that fingerprint. She says he reached out to her. You having no contact means they can't reach you. No contact does not mean I stopped talking to you. No contact means you can't reach me through Cash App, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, because I be telling y'all, the way they talk about y'all behind y'all back is, if you leave one door unlocked, you're letting them know you want them to come back. And when they find the door, it's 16 doors. You got an email. You got Instagram. You got 2 Instagram accounts. You got 2 Facebook accounts. You have YouTube. You got TikTok. She's like, oh, I went no contact. He found me through TikTok. With no contact me, you can't find me nowhere. The reason why I hate starting new somewhere else is because I have to go and looking for you so that I can revoke your access. I have to find you before you find me. That's how serious you are. You have to be almost like, listen, top flight security, not no bitch ass security. How valuable are you to you? Ain't no door. Like if it's 16 doors and you leave one of them unlocked and he find which door he can get unlocked, you feel flattered, don't you? If you got 16 doors and only one door is unlocked, you feel flattered when they find the door, that one door you left unlocked, don't you? Because they secretly want to be found. They want the people to come to a realization that they mishandled them and then come back. I'm snatching every wig, new job, all coworkers blocked before the second day of work. This is a smart lady. This is a smart lady. Thank you. Yes. You care about the wrong shit. That's why I'm like, you should be keeping yourself protected at all costs. I do be trying to prove someone love me. Love your who? What if the someone? The someone is you. This is what I'm saying. Like you live. I keep telling you, you live with yourself. The most valuable message of love and compassion has to come from you, not nobody else. And you know, keeping people that are a danger to you away from you is how you show yourself the love you so desperate to have. It makes you less desperate also. It makes you less lonely also. Because the work you're putting into your safety and well-being, you recognize how valuable it is. I would love for people to look into vulnerable covert narcissism, girl. Those mamas, those baby bird ass mamas, our daughters, Alicia. You don't want to abandon your daughter. You don't want to abandon your daughter because she's nothing without you. She's nothing with you. That's why y'all don't like me telling y'all mamas don't love y'all. Y'all mamas don't see it for y'all for real. Because she's nothing with you. You being in her life ain't made her into nothing. I tell these to them same shit mamas. You being in her life has been a detriment to her. Her self-esteem is in hell because she got to deal with you the way she deal with you. Leave her alone. Well, I don't want her to think I don't care. She already know you don't care. You trying to control her thoughts hasn't helped her with anything. It's made her more self-loathing. She's very uncomfortable in her skin. She can't develop real connection and community because she don't know what it look like. You over there telling her that nobody gonna ever love her more than you. And so she don't trust nobody. She would love for somebody to come along and love her more than your ragla ass. And you telling her it ain't possible. Love don't work like that. And it's actually you that don't know how love works. Don't tell your daughter that. It's you that don't know how love go. And you gonna give her an education on love? This is why I'm like, I can tell y'all mamas don't see it for y'all based on how y'all treat yourselves and how y'all come into relationships. You telling your mama's business. Your mama can't keep nothing from me. Because me trying to build community and connect with you is telling her business. You can always tell those well-loved, well-watered daughters because they come through the door so generous and loving and sweet. And some of them are used to being taken advantage of, but they still don't lose their light. They still don't lose their desire for love and connection because they know that it's worth it. Is there a time of isolation I should be in and maybe not trying to bring my dysfunction to people right now? What you mean by that? Hey, Latrice, I think you should be isolating from people who are unhealthy for you. I think in this season, being around people who actually see it for you could be healthy, especially if you're trying to rebuild up here. You got to tear the structure down, but you're going to need, how you going to rebuild the structure? You got to get rid of people. That's how it's done. throwing them fully away, being totally inaccessible, and feeling the discomfort. I had to get quiet and alone for a while. She said to get her mind right. My bad, I'm trying to do better about reading it. But I quiet and alone. Yes, I agree. But getting those people out of the way, getting those people out of the way, getting those people out of the way. Like your mama shouldn't even had no. Why you? And that's what I'm saying. You let her, like, she should have sent that text and it turned green. When those people send that text and it turned green, it's like access denied. Beep. They look you up on Facebook and can't find you. They look you up on Instagram and can't find you. They look you up on Cash App and can't find you. They look you up on Pinterest and can't find you. You have to vanish. You have to vanish. You shouldn't even be getting the messages because the messages are also stressing you out. I do too, Cozy Rosie. I understand people. Some people have to go inward. But that's why I be like, if you do that negative self-talk, you kind of need to be around people who don't talk to you like you talk to yourself. That's Alicia's thing. I'm like, you're so hard on yourself. Sometimes you have to be around people who aren't as hard on you as you are on you. Just for your reprogramming to take place. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I meet y'all in person and I'm just so in awe of y'all, and I can show you the goosebumps on my arms, and y'all looking at me like something is wrong with me. And it's like, no, it's something wrong with your raggedy ass environment, girl. Why it's got to be something wrong with me? Because I see it for you. Get though, and that's what I'm saying. You telling your people's business. You so hard on yourself, and you know exactly why. Most times people only like talking to me because I don't make them feel like a shitbag. Even with all the yelling and cussing, even with all of the wig snatching, you don't feel like a shitbag. Your wig got snatched back because you feel seen. Hey, Bree Rich. I feel so blessed for the community I have because everyone is so good to me. This is how it should be. And you want to talk about a higher self? Thank you, Kim. This is a higher self. When you have a community around you of people and everyone is good to you, that's somebody to pray to. Like, you want somebody was telling me about, I'm deconstructing my religion. I know there's something out there. I need to go check on Light Switch. I know there's something out there seeing about me. I know there's somebody seeing about me. I just don't know what to call it. And I'm just like, the person that Lights. Oh, he got in the bathroom, girl. The last time he got in the bathroom, it was gel. He was painting the bathroom with gel. Thank you, little old cute little old thing. Thank you. Merry Christmas. I already can't find my deodorant. Y'all want me to tell him to leave. You want me to be musty just so I can leave him alone. And don't want to play with me. Bye, Miss Madam C. Don't want to play with me. Come on, let's go downstairs right now. Did you have lunch? You want to hold hands? You want to tickle your hand? You ain't even mad for real. Out of breath. Been in there having a good time. That's how you know he was in there playing hard. And then he be working real hard to get all the mischief out the way because he knows she coming. I don't have much time. She coming. I don't have much time. I don't have much time. And so he gets that good time in. We working on potty training. I can't remember if I ate lunch. Oh, he had a palate cleanser. He should. Let's see. Did you make a pee yet? You did. My bad. I'm so sorry. Don't be feeling sorry for him. Feel sorry for me. Don't be feeling sorry for him. Feel sorry for me, please. Okay? Feel sorry for me. She said, no, girl. You feel sorry? Thank you, Bree Rich. Dog. Somebody feel sorry for me. Y'all, and when y'all calling me musty, don't say nothing. When we embrace and I'm a little musty because somebody done ran off with my deodorant, don't say shit. And don't say nothing to each other. Just let me be a little musty. I'm gonna cover my nose and smile. Light switch. Yes, he did. He ran off with my deodorant, and now I can't find it. I can't find it at all. Come on, let's make a party. Go ahead. Go. Anyway, that's how you do that. You just get a new life. You get you some new people. You get you a new you. You get you a new everything. Get you a new look. Change your hair color. Grow it out. Go natural. Hold on, y'all. I'm doing a horrible job here. We really go together now. Okay. I enrolled my son in ABA in speech therapy, almost like a whole new child. You know, my people have been going back and forth about how they feel about their ABA therapy. Some of his people like the ABA therapy. Some of his people don't. I don't know what to do. Everybody got all these different opinions about stuff. He is in speech. We love speech. Speech is great. His speech therapist really work hard for him. Pediatric speech therapist here. Like we be people around the way. Try it and see. Okay. Just give it. We aggressively working on potty training. Lord help us. I can't always stop you, right? Don't leave, please. I know you done already peed, but you know we have to do this thing. What else? Do y'all have anything else for me? About autism or what we've been discussing today. I really just, hey Boogie. I just wanted to get that out because you and that other girl that you and that nigga that's sharing that nigga, y'all need to go to lunch. Especially if y'all been sharing them for years. It's time. Y'all, I fear he's bringing y'all together. And you might just need to let him. And you avoiding each other because you want to win. You want to win a loser. Neither one of y'all know how to properly vet a man because he don't have no high school diploma and y'all fighting over him. I said, and this is such a wonderful woman. I'm listening to her talk and I'm just like, I love you. I love you, girl. Dog, I love you. And it's like, I wouldn't, if I met this punk bitch, I would never fix him up with you because you such a treasure. I would never fix you up with no nigga like this, girl. How you to fix yourself up with him? And then, it's on and off, on and off, on and off. When y'all get to telling me about some on and off shit, y'all telling me that you don't goddamn listen to yourself. That's what you telling me. You done broke up with him and now you don't trust yourself? You done unloaded a loser because I know you don't think he changed. And it's very obvious that you didn't goddamn change. What's the point in getting back together with him? What's the point in reconnecting? You haven't changed. And that's what happened to me and my friend. Y'all remember I told y'all about that friend? Bye, girl. I will see you. Remember we was talking about that friend I had where I love you. She got me out of a dark, my life blew up and she saw about me and I lived with them for over a year. And when I moved out, she left her marriage because she realized she was getting all the emotional support and care from me. She remarried him. And he bullied her into remarrying him. Hey, Amethyst. Because she had went out and her life belonged to herself and she was getting in trouble. She got knocked up. She had took one of those little pills and he nursed her through the abortion. You need to just bring your ass home. You need to just come home. You're not responsible enough for yourself. It's like, let her get her footing. Some girls move out of their parents' house and go to college and lose their virginity and immediately get knocked up. She still deserves a chance with herself. And she let him bully her into remarrying him and coming back home. And I can't continue a friendship with you. Because they got 3 kids together. And she needed him to get the kids while that pill she took hold. And so he took care of her and bullied her back into the house. And I'm like, how you gonna tell somebody who love you this piece of shit ass story? And I keep asking her, did he change? She said, well, he say he changed. I said, that's not the answer. Did he change? Well, he say he changed. Did he change? Well, he say he changed. Did he change? Well, he say he changed. I said, you came in my beauty shop and cried to me on many occasions about what a goddamn liar he is. So a liar telling you they changed does what? Does what? Did you have to change enough for both of y'all so that when them punk bitches come back around there, number one, you don't be feeling special because I be like, when those girls used to come in that beauty shop and be like, I got some tea. It ain't tea. Yes, it is. Okay, what's the tea? Guess who came back? I'd rather not guess. I really wish none of those losers would come back. But which one? She tell me which one then came back, and she smiling from ear to ear because she thinks she's special because the punk ass bitch then came back over there. I'm like, okay, girl. You want me to be happy for you? I'm not. You want me to be excited? I'm not. I wish all of them would stay away from you. I actually feel like I wasted my time when you came around here telling me about how you was dumping him off. Because my favorite thing to ask is, why does he have access? After the way he done turned you off, embarrassed you, and made you mad and made you cry, and you spent 3 weeks in this beauty shop back to back complaining about him. You complain to your friends about him. You going to margaritas to talk about him. You going to the mall to walk through the mall with your friends talking about him. You spend hours on a FaceTime talking about him. You spend hours on the voice memos talking about him. You talking about him to anybody who would listen, just to turn back around and what? If both of y'all gotta change. Because if you change and he still has access to you, you ain't changed enough. You had some major changes to make, not just put a new paint job up, put some new paint up on the walls and put some gladiolas out in the front of the house. And you didn't do, that's what my friend said she did it for those girls. Oh, the girls are just having such a hard time with our breakup. I said, y'all love to blame those ragged ass kids. You're weak. Just say that you're weak. Because I said those daughters, even if it is those daughters shouldn't be able to bully you into going back to a man that treats you like shit. Stole all your resources and embarrassed you. Your daughter shouldn't be able to bully you into going back to a man. And again, did you not tell those girls that you was in danger and you had to get a new life? Because your children get the only education your kids get is with you and at school. What education are you giving your daughters? That's why I be like, you can always tell. You can always tell when those girls had a mama that never jumped up and left. Yeah, good. Get the fuck up and get the fuck out, Niche, because geez Louise. When my mama left my daddy when I was 19, I said, girl, finally. Detroit Red Pop's daughters, children, did a PowerPoint presentation for her, I think, about all the reasons why she should have left their daddy. I think she said they was either 7 or 11. You honest with your kids about why you left. My mom left one, but couldn't leave another. You know, they don't like being twice divorced now. Because if you don't give a fuck about me, you don't care about me. 7th grade. Anyway, y'all. Um, that he always come back stuff is just, I told you my mama got left. Yo, if listen, you really got to be terrorizing a man. Because that's when my mother-in-law's daddy left her mama. I said, you must really, because he was just a cheater. He could have just cheated on you, girl. He could have just cheated on you down to the dirt. And she would have been just fine with having a husband who cheats on her. But when you run a man off, that's how you really unbearable. Unbearable. I don't know where to put us. I ain't got to put you right here. You mind me putting you right here? Uh, ain't no light. It's just real blurry. Y'all think she was giving him a taste of his own medicine? More than likely, or they both, my dad finally realized that no matter what happened, my mom wasn't leaving and he left. Yeah, because they don't want no woman with low self-esteem. They don't want no woman that feels undesirable. Oh, them white girls will always get like once you get a white palm colored girl, that's what caused them to leave because they just naturally think that palm colored women are better, and so a palm colored woman not gonna compete with a black woman. She gonna bully him into leaving, even if she ain't worth for shit. She could have less than the black lady. A palm colored woman ain't gonna never go head up with no black woman. And so that's why your daddy left because that white woman, excuse me, the palm color woman bullied him into leaving your mama, even like abandoning his family. Like they abandoned their families for those palm color women down to the dirt now. You can have nothing and they'll have everything. Palm color bully him into putting me out. We talked about that, Ronnie the Body. They'll give up everything for those palm colored women. They'll give up everything. Wasn't across the stage 30 minutes. Yeah, she couldn't wait. She said, and she thought she was doing you a favor by letting you keep your daddy that long. Jeez Louise, men are just, I'm trying my best to start us some YouTube stuff. And the guys are coming over to YouTube and they just so ignorant. And it's like, in order for me to keep the algorithm clean on all platforms, I can't engage with them at all. I have to just block them and come out. Sonny! Sonny, I've been chasing you out of here for a week. Do a voice note response laughing. No, I don't give them any attention because they want me to engage with them. They want to tell me how wrong and stupid I am. And if I open that door, that door's sealed off. I don't even know why you're over here talking to me. Same way I built this algorithm, we don't talk to you. We don't talk to you. Your opinions don't matter. We hide you from our platform. We block you. Whatever the channels we supposed to take, we do it like that. We don't engage at all. I don't care enough about you for you to listen. I think I'm a different something. I usually watch and send gifts. Okay. So you didn't have no bad experience a couple of weeks ago with us. You wasn't the one calling the people mean girls because you was being covertly attacked, and because the chat was going so fast, nobody realized it but a few of us, and now you feeling some type of way. Okay, that's not her. Okay, thank goodness, Lord help us. Okay. But anyway, it's a headache. Me and finding me especially shit dads, and then can't talk. Bull crap. Makes him a good person. Are you kind to me? Whatever the couple got going, he didn't take it out on the kid. Duh, really? No, for real, really? Get the F out of here. This was his response. When I about the post that I made about fathers mistreating their children's moms. Well, it don't matter. They've been blocked, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not finna be going back and forth with you, loser. Part of what keeps my credibility among my community is that you'll never hear me speaking words to a man, giving him my attention in no kind of way, unless he's already been vetted. Besides good morning and good evening. I ain't gonna be disgusting to you, bitch. But until you give me a reason to be disgusting to you. But if I be disgusting to every man that come in our midst and want to be ignorant, I won't have no time for the work that we doing. And I will use all my bandwidth to cuss me a punk bitch out. And so I have to just not give you no, don't worry about it, sir. Thank you. Get the fuck out. But yeah, I just really want to talk to y'all about the they always come back thing. It's not a jewel in your crown for a man to know that if it's 16 doors. And again, because I've been in one-on-ones about this, where it's like the look on your face when he find it, that one door of 16. The look on his face when it's like, he don't got my number. Okay, but he found you on TikTok. Yep. And you want to be, and again, if you make content, this is what I mean, like about a wrought iron gate. If you make content, you have to seek folks out that you want to stay disconnected from so that you can maintain your disconnection. You got to I miss you text while talking about this. Why the door open? Why the door unlocked? Why they still got access to you in that way? That was my thing. So they put the fingerprint up against the thing. They put their fingerprint there. The gate opens just for them to get up to the door and you not let them in versus they put their finger up against that fingerprint and it'll open the gate. Like, I'm not in your business, do whatever you want to do. But I'm saying, like, why those text messages coming through? Like, again, because how they talk about you, the text message still coming through. I ain't worried. This just ain't, tears ain't the season. She clearly likes my attention. She clearly likes to know that I'm still darkening her doorway. Something about me darkening her doorway does something for her. I darken her, like, even that, like, their willingness to be rejected by you a few times, sometimes they know that's all they got to do is be willing to be rejected by you a few times. You'll let them in. They'll keep calling around her. They'll keep calling around her. Because that's why I be like, I'll just get a new number, a new phone, a new address, a new email. Because I'm serious about getting the fuck away from you. Like, if you ever run into somebody I used to deal with, all they gonna talk about is she act like I was a predator or something. She act like I was some kind of criminal. You don't have to get away from me like that. Yes, I do. You just treat me. She just treat me. Yeah, I just treat you. You're unsafe for me. And my thing is, because I linger too long, I know not only are you unsafe for me, but dealing with you, I'll be unsafe for myself. You want me to say that again, Bree Rich? Because it seems like you might need to get that a second time. Choose more. Bree Rich. I'm sensitive and I'm honoring my sensitivities by moderating my environment. Bree Rich, please. Please. I don't remember what I said. Now I done let it go by too fast. I remember. You want this? Applesauce. Applesauce. Hoping he will reach out. Lingering. Hoping he will reach out. You being your own enemy doing that. You want to talk about that? That's what I mean by getting a whole new life, building a whole new structure up around yourself, taking care of yourself in an extra special kind of way. You hope that he will reach out. Like, there is, like, whatever. I'm going to sound so corny saying this, but, like, you're totally neglecting yourself by hoping he reaches out. That's what I mean, Bree Rich. You're being very covert in your desperation here. You're being very covert, and then you telling us, not I got a I miss you text. That's going to annoy us because why are you getting the I miss you texts in the first place? You think a man being on your line is a jewel in your crown? You should be embarrassed. Because why does he still have access to you? The baddest bitches in the land, those men don't have access to you. This is why I be like, just be desired. Get out of the way. Get out of your own way. Get out of their way. Get them out of your way. Because niggas constantly coming back. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Y'all get in that beauty shop chair. They always come back. And it's like, great. That's what you want to say? They always come back. You're allowing them to come back. You thinking about, oh, he just barged in. Our loved one did that. He found me. He found me on Facebook. He didn't even know I had Facebook. He found me on Facebook. If you really gave a damn about that girl, you would have found him first and blocked him. Anybody that I don't want to find me, I found them and blocked them. I will find you and block you. That's how serious I am about this lady and keeping you the fuck away from her. How serious are you about this lady? Will tell us how many doors you keep unlocked. If you just a little desperate, you will keep one of them doors unlocked. And that's what I'm saying. When you be like, well, he found me on so-and-so, you still a little desperate, girl. Call me back when you get all the way done with the desperate thing. Because I can't talk to you. Y'all don't want to listen to me when I start talking about how desperate you are. You don't want to talk to me. Lonely and desperate. Lonely and desperate. You speak the language of a lonely and desperate ass woman. Do I love you? Yes. You need to shake off that goddamn desperation because it ain't helping shit. It's making you look like a fool. And again, they be in a barbershop. I'm finna text her right now. They text you. You ain't responding. Did he be like, I left him on red? Shut up. Shut up, Alicia. Oh, if I send you the text thread, you will see I haven't been responding. They need to get that. You shouldn't be getting those text messages because they're distractions. And as long as they still have, because men get blocked regularly. Men get blocked regularly. Those girls that block for next to nothing. I cannot that's why I be like, bring me those text messages. Because y'all not dissecting those sentences well enough for me. Bring me those text messages because a sleight of hand. And he'd have told his whole shit. That's why I'm like, when we read that text message, blah, blah, blah. I hope you're having a good snow day. Snow day. We've been studying that snow day language in those dating under a microscope, in that dating under a microscope group chat. Snow day means I hope you're lonely. When they bring it up the weather, when they know you in the house, that's why cuffing season is because you need somebody to keep you warm when it get cold. If you didn't land nobody during your hunt, during cuffing season, when it snow outside and you at home by yourself and he at home by himself, ChatGPT. Girl, This is the phrase that woke me up at 24 after 5 years in a relationship. Oh, Lord. Josh asking me. Okay. My mama bought me that when Pure One was still Pure One-ing. My mama bought me that. It didn't become valuable until my mama died. And I was like, this is really incredible. Wow. This when I was traveling. She brought me that, just this big, huge thing in the car at her beauty shop. I'm like, what is this? I didn't even realize what it was until I got it home. Cuffing season is last call at the club when people started looking around to see who right. My mama loved Pure One too, girl. Loved Pure One. Had a credit card and everything for the Pure One. What you allow will continue. Oh, yeah, yeah. I thank you for being so vulnerable with us, Bree Rich. You know how I'm sensitive about y'all and how y'all mishandle y'all selves. Because I wouldn't handle y'all like that. It was top tier decor. That's why I be like, let me have y'all. Y'all never, this is why I be like, this is how I know y'all mishandling y'all selves. Let me get that phone for 24 hours. I don't want no man's phone. I want my best friend's phone for 24 hours. I'll clean things up in a stunning way. Let me get that phone. Even when we go to lunch, I'll be like, let me hold your phone for the extent of lunch. I would act like, yo, man, hand me that phone. You take mine now. You want to go live on the TikTok? Go live on the TikTok. You want to tag? You want to look at pictures of Light Switch? Look at pictures of Light Switch. But let me get your phone. What should I do about that? Should I file a complaint? About the Pure One? He better hate to get mine. He'll have a real tear. No. I don't want you to get your phone to no man. Let me have that phone. Look at my other message. You said something about Pure One. That wasn't you? No, that wasn't. I don't see it. I don't see it, girl. I don't see it. The first thing I see from you talk about, what should I do about this? We don't see it. I can't go live with Prina, baby. She need to go live by herself. She don't need nobody. Ain't nobody to yin. Ain't no way. What we gonna? I guess we can answer questions together. Like, what's her name of them doing? Because she got it. She got that. She got that. She don't need. I'm just gonna be sitting there listen. Ask her. Plus, those people are much further along than me. You know, when people get to be like in the 6 figures, they don't care nothing about my little old self, girl. It's just me and you over here. They don't care nothing. I ain't got nothing to bring. They don't want no shit. We fine where we at, though. You know, they don't really, her videos do be funny. I like her. I follow her. I sit in some of her lives. I like her, but I think she got that on her own. She don't need nobody to go. You don't see her going live with nobody else. She got that now. I was just watching her. She's live. Oh, she is. Do we yin and yang good enough? Y'all think we yin and yang good enough? I'm going to tell you who I would like to go live with. The Cinderella Detox. The legendary mother of the whole house. That's who I want to go live with. Prina, baby. She always be calling me and ballerinas. Ballerina bitches. The legendary KSC. Now, if you want to talk about a lot, I would love to talk to her. She's so smart. We both hilarious. That's what I'm saying. She need to talk to somebody that's like not funny. Because I think her talking to somebody like her and Coach T would do well together because they going to give the same, or Valerie would be great for that because her and Valerie can yin and yang if we both cussing y'all's heads off y'all's shoulders, y'all gonna have a headache by the time we get off that live. Queen Sovereign is amazing too. I have seen her piece by piece. I be trying not to I don't know if I should be going looking for folks. I be wanting them to find them organically. Should I just be going over there and just going over there? But yeah, y'all ain't being slick. I gotta go see Aramade. I gotta go too because Josh just texted me and I got business to attend to and I'm doing potty training and I ain't ate no lunch and I just came up here. I did want to but this has been a well-rounded discussion about the they always come back thing. Y'all really got to pull it up. Y'all really got to pull it up. Y'all really got to pull it up. Y'all really got to pull it up because it's not cute, fun, or funny that you close all 16 of those doors and lock them and then you leave door number 17 wide open so that when they come back, you can be, you can feel special because he did a couple of cartwheels to get, girl, who gives a fuck? They already know they have to, and the women, they know how to be blocked. Like, they set you apart differently when you leave a door open. Like, I totally block you. No, 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 no. Like, I treat them like predators. I treat them like criminals. Like, revoke all your access because that's how they feel. Like, I can't believe, like, because I'm so warm and loving and warm and loving and warm and loving, I go from hot to cold immediately, totally immediately. It's no warm. It's no, and when you come back, ain't no cold shoulder for you. When you get back, ain't nothing, it ain't no shoulder there for it to be cold. That's what I'm saying. You leave your cold shoulder right there because if he kiss your ass enough to warm that shoulder up, then you let him back in. And it's like, he been doing this. He done did this to 6 other bitches. He know what to do with a cold shoulder. Anyway, it's not, once you, yeah, I just please leave. Anyway, I think I'm going to keep this live public. I'll ask Patreon. I'll ask the people and see what they say. I filed harassment communications on one of them via, okay, we got this word again, attorney, via the prosecuting attorney. Good for you. Make them feel like criminals. Be so vigilant about getting them a fuck away from you. And again, it's like rescuing a child. You have to go and snatch her up and remove her from this environment. And you have to be aggressive, not passively aggressive, fully aggressive, getting this girl away from these people. Your parents, these men, yourself. Give her a new self to live alongside if you're incompetent. Please. I love y'all very much. Oh, and your ex reaching out, need to file complaints. Just totally block him. You can't just block him everywhere. Block him everywhere. Block him everywhere. Everywhere you're accessible, block him. Now, email. Is he showing up at your house? Or he's just reaching out? And block his ragged ass mama too. Cousins, friends. Sometimes you have to seek people out to get rid of them. You have to forcibly remove them. Correct. You see these people? Nah, he was reaching out, calls, emails, DM. Bronze Bella, you're harassing yourself. What do you have against blocking this person? You can block him from calling, you can block him from emailing, and you can block him from DMing you. And you may have to spend 6 months on Do Not Disturb just to filter out. If he calling you from numbers that you don't recognize, you have to spend the first 6 months of this extraction process on Do Not Disturb so that you can screen all of the calls. Vigilant. You can even set it up to where every phone number you don't recognize, Do Not Disturb. It goes straight to voicemail. You have to screen those calls. You leaving a voicemail. I had to find out who you are through there. Because they can't do that. Anyway, what if it's just phone stuff? Phone stuff is easy. Your safety is your priority. And if you don't communicate to yourself, my sis told me to document his communications. What is he saying in these communications? Is he threatening you? I don't know what I'm going to eat for lunch. These men be terrorizing y'all. I fucking hate this shit. If that's the case, you need to file. Is he no threats, just about missing me. Kick this baby bird girl out of this nest and please move on. I fear we could talk about, it's so much to unpack here. Why I miss you means so much to so many women. Why I miss you means so much to so many women. Why I miss you means so much to so many women. Why does I miss you mean so much to y'all? I miss you from a zero. You might be living for being missed a little bit. You care too much about the fact that a punk bitch misses you. You should already know a punk bitch gonna miss you. You want to know that he regrets. This is the problem. Those I miss you texts make you feel like he realizes he squandered your time and attention. And this is your chance to get a return on that investment. To finally get a return on that 6 years of making a fool out of yourself. And you need to feel like you're getting a return on your investment. Like now he gonna come back and make you not regret all the time and care you spent with him. They don't know how they feel. He gonna come, you gonna invite him back into your life and you gonna show him how he treats women that he misses. That's why I be like, y'all care too much when they say I love you, because when you meet them, you can see all the ways he mishandles the things and the people he loves. He got his own vehicle. It don't have no tags. It don't have no registration. He using your car. He love you. He tearing up your car. He love you. He making you feel like a shitbag. He love you. He got you competing with a woman that you judge profusely, and she's probably she's probably your doppelganger in every way, in spirit and in truth. He got you fighting with her, hating a woman that you have a lot in common with, so that he can make sure that you hate yourself real good. If he put you in competition with a woman that you fucking hate, he make you hate her because you sharing dick with her. Everything about her that's just like you, you're gonna hate. Heaven forbid it's characteristics that you need. Heaven forbid it's characteristics that work to your benefit. Really could have been her friend. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Keeping you from your life partners. That's why we're like, don't do that polyamory shit. If the man want to be poly, vet the woman. If the woman is fabulous, be her friend and kick that bitch to the curb. Men don't never deserve. You don't deserve multiple women. You don't know how to handle one. Because again, look at how you treat the things and the people that you love. Y'all care too much about them ragged ass motherfuckers talking about how they love y'all. You ain't never seen him do right by nothing he love. I miss you is the same way. Y'all care about them I miss yous on a snow day, because when I ask y'all, when y'all be like, oh, but he's such a kind man, he's so sweet. You think him thinking of you on a snow day when you feeling lonely? Like if you sitting on the couch feeling lonely and desperate and he texts your ass and the text message come through, and the text message, you look, it's on a dark, snowy afternoon, you feeling lonely, and you heard from him, somebody that you hope regrets how he mishandled you, and you reading this text message that say, I miss you. You think he kind, he's loving, he's sweet. You telling your mama's business. You telling your daddy's business. You telling your community's business. Because when I miss you, I don't send no ragged ass text message on a snow day. When I miss you, I know the snow is coming. I made some soups and some breakfast sandwiches and a couple of teas. I'm just going to drop them off because I just want you to have what you need in this icky weather. I miss you is, yeah, I'm pulling up on you. Yeah, anyway, a man using it, like, am I feeling lonely and desperate? Okay, he probably using it to my detriment. Let me go the fuck on. And then he didn't come through the door purse first. I just sent you some. I know this time last year you got this, and this. You had this, and this going on. I apologize to you. You know, last year you had this, and this going on. I hope this year is better for you, but just in case it ain't, I slid you a little song. I know you got me blocked on Cash App, so I mail you a check. That's how you show somebody you slide a check up under the door, then maybe we can talk. But again, if you use it's possible to use financial support to get back in your good graces. Because a lot of my strongest soldiers are money order, girl. If you go up to Western, I didn't know. I just went. I think I went to the Western Union by your house. Can you just go over there and pick up the money? I left it up there in Western Union because I didn't know where to go. If he know he can give to you through financial support, it's your mother Shira will tell you that's the highest form of connection. It's financial support. So if that's the language you communicate in, fine. But you're gonna be exploited. He just gonna give you that little money, girl, and still play with you because I told y'all yesterday, a Visa gift card. I said this to y'all yesterday. They pay to exploit you. They pay for the exploitation. They pay to waste your time. They're not paying, oh, I'm just paying for your time. They paying to waste your time. That's why they so offended that those coffee dates ain't hitting like they used to. I called and put some money on your gas and light bill. That's what I'm saying. Some of those ladies, even some of the best ones, gonna be like, you still should just let him. Because again, if he was a real one, he'll just put that money on your gas and light bill and shut the fuck up. He wouldn't feel like he needed your time for that. I just was looking out. I know you don't want nothing to do with me. I just was looking out. Or if he a real one, he put that money on that gas bill and didn't have to tell you he did it. Didn't have to tell you, be like, I don't know. They said my thing was paid. If he really sorry, he know to look out and stay out of your way. That's why I be telling y'all when those guys want to move you in to help support your business, like, oh, I just want you to invest your time and your money into your business. He gave me $3.5 thousand, went to therapy and made my breakfast every morning. Never stopped cheating. He know what to do. He know what to do. Put a mask on. Look out and leave me alone. That's why I was like, if that man really gave a fuck about you, instead of making you live in his house just so he can help you take care of your business, he'll just give you some money every couple weeks. Like, when I get paid, you get paid. This is my investment into your business. I don't want to disrupt your life. I just want to enrich your life. And if you really want to let her take care of her business, if you really want to let her help her to grow her business in a real way, you would let her live alone because she needs her solitude for her creativity, and you will just send her $500-$600 every time you get paid, since you really want to make a real investment, and shut the fuck up. Like, be her boyfriend, take her out on weekends, show her a good time, and not have, she ain't gotta live with you and wash dishes in your house and let you fart all in your bed, fart all in her bed, just so she can keep her own money. Well, I just want you to be able to keep all your money. A woman using her money to enrich her own life is fine. You trying to stop her from spending her money. You trying to unemancipate her. Her freedom is tied to her ability to provide for herself. You want to take away her freedom just so she can work her business? So now she a slave to the business and a slave to you, instead of just being a slave to the business and using all her money and all her creativity and all her time to take care of her business. Yeah, we still on her niche. I tried to leave, but then, my folks got me all mixed up again. Yes. I'm finna go. I don't even remember what time it was I got on here. This ain't been that long. Talk about it. If y'all care, that's how I feel about my parents. If y'all care, make sure me and my kids are good in a real, real, real way. I know, girl. We was trying to get to 100, but I hadn't even looked up there. My thumbs going numb. I'm trying. She said, there's some people in here that's super, super trying, girl. It ain't nothing I can say to defend myself. You right. Anyway, That they always come back. It's not a. I just wanted to let y'all know that don't make y'all. That should not be making y'all look good, feel good. You potty training. So my mind, I am potty training too. Lord help me. And it's light switch nap time in a minute. Hey Yasmina. I got a new victim coming through. Lord. 56. This conversation came right at the moment I needed to hear it. Thank you. Word. Word. That's why I can't sit in the lab or do anything else. Potty training wearing me out. I'm new. Why the baby name Light Switch? For Christmas, so we have been going live together since right after Thanksgiving. The week of Christmas, my 3-year-old discovered that he was tall enough to flip the light switches. So we'll be sitting there, and then we look up and we'll be in a dog because he done flipped the switch. Or we'll be got our ambiance set up, and then he'll come in and flip the switch on, and then now I'm all like this. And so like he would just go through the house and turn the light switches on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off. And the chat was like, and so like that's how he got the nickname. We just start calling him Light Switch. Because that was his Christmas gift. He been totally obsessed with the light switches ever since. Oh. I would yell out Light Switch. And then that's how we all just call him Light Switch Girl. And people be buying him light switches, sending him light switches. And he only want them light switches on top of the wall. Kelly Blocker. I'll see you Saturday. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'll see you Saturday. I'm looking very much forward to it. I was looking forward to it anyway. We're going to have tons to unpack. I've been trying not to like get on that line because it's tons to unpack. And I just was like, it's tons to unpack on my end. I should have known it was going to be tons to unpack on your end too, because this is a very different season of your life. When this is all over, Kelly Blocker going to be able to tell you about getting a new life, getting a new you, getting a new life, getting a new mind, just so you can stay safe, just so you can build a life up around yourself. Today has been a day. Already? It ain't but 3:30 where you at. I didn't even know you was in here. Hey, Octavia. Hey, Wall Street Barbie. I ain't been speaking to nobody. Hey, Yay, the gym. I ain't spoke to nobody because we just been at work. I wasn't even supposed to be on live today, but this just really, that's what's crazy, that the conversations that I've had 2 conversations today specifically that was like, I could wait till Thursday, but I'd like to get this out now. Hey, Valentine Fine. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did today. A figment of y'all's imagination, girl. Jesus. Okay. I'm totally stumped now. Y'all got anything else for me? Because I am going to have to go on. Oh, we made it to 100. I thank y'all. I was too busy being totally... I was in the middle of clutching my pearls, girl. It's AI. You missed a lot, Dee Dee, but it'll be on. I'll ask Patrick, if I can put it on YouTube. Let's get to 100K before I go. Okay, it's a lot, Dee Dee. Yesterday was back to the cockhounds. Today was to the ones who always let those people come back. Half a yellow circle, Jesus. Just half a yellow circle. I don't have any women around me to give advice you give. Love these lives. I appreciate you, Boogie. This is a age-old thing, though, Boogie. Like, it's women that's in their 50s and 60s. Like, my godmother was in her 60s, and she be like, I don't know who I would have talked to about this if I couldn't talk to you about it. And she always be like, You the same age as my daughters. I shouldn't be talking to you about this. I'm like, I ain't none of your damn daughter. I've been a woman my whole life. I've been having adult conversations my whole life. If my mama gonna have me fully enmeshed, I might as well use it to all of our benefit. It ain't no girl. I told you one of my really good friends is in her 70s. And I don't let her treat me like no child. You got two what you can't shake. No, you can't. DD, don't start with me. What you mean you got two you can't shake? You mean won't shake? Take yourself back, beefing with you, not who. Look her square in her eye and tell her you don't belong to her, you belong to yourself. And start untangling yourself from her, getting detangled, telling her shit like, you don't belong, I'm not yours. Doing the tasks that she asked you to do that benefit you, instead of doing shit for her that only benefits her and leave you drained. Damn. Hey, my holistic hustle. Dee Dee. Hey, Lauren. Lord. Hey, Lauren. We in here with my friends' moms more than my friends. Yeah, me too. It's your gift. Yeah, you can use it to your benefit if you can get through it a lot, Lauren. We just been talking about breaking things off, and her ex inboxing her. She thanked me for giving it to her straight. I thank you for giving it to her straight too. About letting them exes come back, letting people from the past come back because we think it's cute. Dee Dee gone. Dee Dee said she had two people she can't shake. What she meant was she won't shake. I love the phrase extreme makeover home edition. I love the phrase extreme home renovation. I've never thought about it like that. Thank you. You know, exclusive this birthday twin, we got work to do. My ex and sister used to get me together just like this, but she had to go along with him. Yeah. He got a hold on me. Y'all are allowing this. Y'all are allowing this because y'all don't use that block button for what it's made for. You used to have to call the phone company as a serial blocker. You used to have to call the phone company. Y'all remember when all of you legendary blockers in the chat, y'all remember when we used to have to call that phone company? What you mean by no contact? Because y'all think no contact mean not reaching out to them and not answering the text messages when they text you. That's not no contact. This be your problem right here. And then you be in here talking to us. Because no contact means no contact on either side. If he can reach you, then you don't know what it means to be no contact. Maybe it's me that don't know what it means to be no contact. As somebody who understands no contact, maybe or somebody who thinks she understands no contact, it could be that you have it right. Even though you talking about, I'm not blocking him with a laughing emoji. And then you want to tell me you're no contact. You want me to be kind of slow. If it's 16 ways to get in touch with you and you leave one, you close and seal off every door but one, you are not no contact. Michelle, you're going to be able to be playful and adorable until about 35. And then you're going to be crying in somebody's bosom about that being playful and adorable like that. Because you're putting yourself in danger by being playful and adorable with people that you need to throw away. You got till you 35, okay? After that, it's not going to be playful. And it's not even that they're not going to think you playful and adorable. You're not going to think that shit is cute anymore. And the rage and frustration that you're going to turn inward is going to sicken the people who love you for real. You can mark my words today, or you can mark them tomorrow. I'll be here for you whenever. DD, seal off all those doors. Seal off all those doors. Seal off all of those doors. Seal them off. You looking for some money. That's the problem. We talked about this when we first opened this door, when we first came in, was some of them gain access to you through financial support. If you were fully backed in the way you should be, if you were fully financially supporting yourself, they would not have this access again. You're supposed to close off and seal off all the doors. That doesn't always mean social media and telephone numbers. Sometimes that means, I don't need your money, punk bitch. Get your dumb ass away from over here. Why would you even think I need your ugly ass piece of shit ass money, bitch? Get the fuck away from over here. Why are you over here with some money? Mother Shira, listen, Didi, you might need to be talking to Mother Shira about this. Because Mother Shira gonna make you think that financial access is the only access. And fine. Mother Shira may be the only one that can guide you in this way. You want to get rid of them and you let them have access to you using money like an ATM. Fine. Mother Shira will be proud. Go and holler at her about it. I'm going to tell you to seal off all those doors. Get your emancipation. Because Mother Shira lives in the home of a man she can't goddamn stand because he used money to gain access to her. She can't stand his motherfucking ass. She don't have love in her life only through her children because she live with a man she can't goddamn stand because he got financial access to her. Holler at Mother Shira about this. She can guide you. She'll be glad to. She'll be proud of you. That the only access these men have to you is through money. She'll be so happy for you. Me? I feel bad for you. That you got to keep clowns around you. Because you need their money. I hate spending a clown's money. She like, I don't care if he a clown. If he giving me money, who cares? I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm gonna buy myself some diamond earrings with your thousands. Now I'm being laced by a clown. You let a clown lace you. This is what I'm saying. Oh, you didn't say that? My bad. What did you say? Hold on, my bad. Hold on, my bad. I used to drive my baby daddy car. He take it every time he was mad. I started Ubering. Keep it. My bad, Didi. I have had experiences like that with a few loved ones since we just started this. My bad. Yes, my bad, Didi. Please forgive me. Do you want to, oh, Lord. Oh, and my phone finna die. Light switch gotta take a nap, y'all. I gotta go on. Hold on. Didi, just close off and seal off all them doors. If you can't close and seal off all those doors, just go on and get back together with both of them then. Since you can't close and seal off those doors and get rid of them, breaking free from a toxic situation is hard when toxicity is comforting for you. If toxicity is in fact uncomfortable, as it should be, it's not hard. So if you're comfortable with fuck shit, there's your work. That's why I be like, y'all be telling y'all's parents' business. Y'all be telling y'all's parents' business. Y'all be telling y'all's parents' business. I know, Nichelle, my bad. Yeah, but I've heard this way too many times, Nichelle. This wasn't even at you. When I get to saying shit loud, that's because I'm talking to 900 goddamn lunatics when I say that. If I can be calm like this, I might just be talking to 76 people. But if I'm yelling, if I'm screaming to the top of my lungs and in tears, I'm talking to a stadium full of people that still don't goddamn get it. And expect withdrawals. You're addicted to toxicity. Take yourself through a rehabilitation, little stupid ass rehabilitation. So, yeah. Again, y'all are fixers. Y'all are leaders until it comes to you. You can lead and fix and be strict, especially you, Nichelle. Especially you, Nichelle. You so strict, an excellent leader, an excellent planner. So strict until it come to Nichelle. That's why you be like, oh, I'm just naive. You a goddamn lie. I've seen you lead. You want to be naive because you want to be cute and quirky and fun. And once you rise up in that, you can't never get away with that naive shit again. You playing your own face. I'll be 33 this year. I'm not tolerating my own bullshit or anyone else's. And if you lean into that, Tiff Flowers, 33 will be a good year. Yeah, she cute in spirit and in truth. And then she be doing that cute shit that's dangerous for her. That's that cute shit that ain't actually cute. I don't even look in the mirror. Jesus. I did something equally and shocking to offset the withdrawals. People be getting knocked up during their withdrawals. My friend got knocked up during her withdrawals and then just went back to her marriage. Got knocked up by some random guy she met and then just got back together with her husband because she just couldn't take it. Don't cover yourself up. Ooh, I like this. From toxic relationships and people. Child, anyway. Tell me some, I'm addicted to talk. Girl, please. My God. You got married and you got, Lauren, don't start with me. I'm gonna put the live on. I'm finna download it right now and put it into place. I forced myself to learn how to swim. That did it. Ooh, child, I like that. What I learned from this live, guys. Everybody don't know what Patty is. That's what I learned, Octavia. I can only use Patty when I'm talking to the people that know what Patty is. When we trying to enlarge our territory, a lot of the lives we spend talking to people that don't know nothing about what we be doing over there. And so how do I get them over there? How do I get them over there? Okay. Find the ways to get dopamine. Ooh, I like that. One of the things y'all really, really hate me for saying is to take care of yourself, be with yourself, make time for yourself, prioritize yourself. Y'all get mad at me for asking y'all to prioritize yourselves over men. Y'all get mad at me for asking y'all to prioritize yourselves over y'all's friends. Y'all get mad at me for asking y'all to prioritize yourselves over y'all's boyfriends, husbands, baby daddies. Y'all get so mad at me for asking you to put yourself above everybody else. And you don't even realize you're telling your business by resisting that. And it's like y'all over here act like, that's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all have a lot of y'all have a woman-centered collective to be a part of. You have a woman-centered collective to see about you and to provide you with true companionship and commitment. And you still a sack chaser. There's no point of you being a sack chaser. You have us. When you choose a man and your desires for that fuck shit that they bring into your life over us, you're letting us also know that you're choosing that over yourself. Dick ain't never gonna be that important. The love and comfort of a man ain't gonna never be that important. And you'll get to 35 being cute and fun, and you will learn that that shit ain't never been worth for shit. And it's like, you're right there, we're right there. And it's like, you want to be finger fucked so bad that you can't take the trash out? You want to be gawked at so bad that you won't take the trash out? My bad, girl. You know I ain't got no sense. They the same thing. A sack chaser. I can say sack chaser in front of my grandmama. I can't say cocktown in front of. I can call you a sack chaser to your grandmama. I might not be able to call you no cockhound to your grandmama. I can tell your daddy you're a sack chaser. I may not be able to tell your daddy what a cockhound you are because he gonna fall out his seat. And so a sack chaser is a gentler iteration of a goddamn cockhound. Okay, please use it. Anyway, find out, Nichelle, when you go over there, why you can't you don't want no intervention, Nichelle. You gonna be singing As We Lay while we trying to get you healed, delivered, and set free. Cause you're so cute and fun and cute and fun and cute and fun. As serious as you are about the work that we're doing, you need to be just as serious about little old Nichelle, or you gonna get your ass left. You're so wise. 38, girl. Just been in folks' business and getting taken down through. Now I got to go check on my baby girl. He done got too quiet. Excuse me, girl. I'm just running over shit. He sound quiet. Maybe he went to sleep. Or worse, pregnant. That's what's next. They was like, oh, they be trying to wife me up. That's what I'm saying. Nichelle gonna have to ascend. Light switch went in his room. Close the door. Did not go to sleep. I thought you was asleep. I was finna tell your folks that you was asleep. Oh, you found, okay. No, not sleep. The opposite of sleep. Whatever the opposite of sleep is, that. I just cleaned his room up last night. We talking about how special the girls feel when those losers come back into their lives, girl. You may rebuke it, Nichelle, but is it time to go? What's the battery? Excuse me. People be rebuking pregnancy every day and still get knocked up, because that's what I'm saying. If men's objective is to slow you down, and then you get hip to the marriage thing, the next thing is gonna be knocking you up. Men be so serious about knocking women up, they can knock them up. They can get that shit through a birth control pill. They can get that shit. I know a boy getting ready to graduate from high school this year that was born through that Mirena. He came through that Mirena. I'm not doing nothing. You so fun and you having such a good time. You so fun. You so addicted to the toxicity. I'm sure you're penetrable. I'm sure he might have to climb in through a window, but I'm sure he can get in. You're not strict enough. I'm sure he could climb in through a window. Yeah, one of your nephews is a Mirena baby. He could climb through a window. If he really serious about slowing you down and you ain't took yourself on yet, he'll climb in through one of those windows. Only reason why I know that, I stood behind the church for 20 years. It's been with I don't want no kids. I ain't having no kids. I ain't doing that. And then show up pregnant. And I'm like, I thought you weren't. And it's so crazy to me because I sound like their enemy now because she done made peace with the pregnancy. This is now she's telling me she's pregnant because she made peace with the pregnancy. And then I'm like, I thought you said you didn't want no kids. And that same man knocked her up twice. The second time she come back around, she pregnant again. And now she just full-blown shame. Tracking my ovulation has been the best birth control. I can't even play like that. Hey, Cassidy. I thought we already... I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. These lives running together, girl. Me and my Flo are besties. Okay, y'all. Okay, Nichelle. Well, hopefully that is the case. Since you so strict, since you and your Flo are besties, why don't you and little old Nichelle be besties? Instead of being besties with an app, Nichelle, why don't you be besties with little old darn Nichelle? Why don't you see about her in ways that you ain't never seen about her before? But not abstaining from the foolishness. And sitting upside a man's head is not abstinence. Sitting upside a man's head after a fabulously sensual evening of tongue kissing. I wonder why, Nichelle, that foolishness follows you. You left that door open. You're supposed to close and seal off all those doors. Didn't we talk about that? Nichelle. Light switch. It's yogurt all in his hair, girl. Nichelle's name in my head is little old Nichelle. You was on it for clarity. Get out, Nichelle. Get out. He is. Sitting upside this man's head talking about she's abstinence. Had a full-blown orgasm sitting upside this man's head and want to call herself abstinent. You ain't abstinent. That is sex. Some of the best kind. And you think you're slick. You think you talking to some people that don't know shit. I was like, you think we dumb, Nichelle. You think we goddamn stupid. I was good before the Views and Vibes weekend. And you did that to yourself. Twerk, win, and all, but abstinent. He thrusting his... He trying to do this right here. And she shaking her ass. And he's... I get your ass up. Dog. The hair pull. I said, this is sex. Y'all in the middle of these folks' establishment. I would have had to hose y'all down. I would have had to take the water hose to y'all. If that was my establishment. You ain't gonna be in my establishment. No. By Ocean Divine, I'm supposed to leave to me and Light Switch need to take a nap. Y'all keep throwing. But yeah, we might have to just extend this conversation. I remember I'll bring it up Thursday. If you have any questions about the things that we have discussed today, bring them to us Thursday. If you want to have a one-on-one, DM me. I'm getting my schedule together for this weekend for the one-on-ones, please. I'm glad we talked about this. This was helpful. This was useful. One thing about us, this snow day, we've been getting a lot of work done. It was cat ragged and dry. I look tired. Bye. No.